YouTube, what's up? And welcome to the finale of the Mega Evolution run here in Pokémon Emerald Rogue 2.0. No matter what happens today, this will finish off the first attempt at trying to clear a run with the Mega Evolution gimmick enabled. With all that being said, we don't actually have a Mega Evolution user on the squad yet. As you can see up there on the team tracker, we do have a Garchomp. However, we have not been able to find the Mega Stone to go along with it. So technically, we ain't got a Mega yet, but that's okay, because we got a very powerful squad, and I kind of like my chances in trying to finish off this run here. But I don't know if we want to consider this again part 15 in the playlist. It will go in that same YouTube playlist, and I'll make that decision later on. But we might call this part 15. You can also look at it as season 2, part 3. A lot of different ways we can go here, but all I know is we're going to fight this nerd with the bowl cut over here, and we're getting the Master Ball, and then going right over into a legendary encounter after that. So let's go ahead and start off the action. Quick little team check so you see that we only got 5 Mons on the squad. But we got Chomp, we got Valiant, Gren, Primarina, who's been probably the MVP so far in this run, and then a Corviknight, which we haven't juiced up yet in terms of the moveset. It does have Iron Defense, but it doesn't have Body Press. So it's just kind of here at the moment. But and also on top of that, because we are playing in the Rainbow mode, we now can have any gym leader or any Elite Four member from all 9 generations show up at any time. The only caveat is, and this does help for trying to predict what's coming, but there cannot be any repeating types. So I just want to pull this up at the start here to showcase what we've gone through so far, right? And especially to talk about weather and terrain, because those always make the battles a lot harder. And as you can see, we have got through 3 out of the 4 weathers with water as the first gym. We've fought through the ice and the snow types in the 3rd gym, and then just capped it off with Roxanne. It was, oddly enough, it was Roxanne again with the rock types in the 8th gym there. So we might still see sand in the Elite Four or the champion fight with potentially ground or steel types, right? They usually do still pull sand, but they don't get the 50% boost to special defense like rock types do. So it's still going to be tough, but it is what it is. Just wanted to point that out. But we should not see weather, the rain or the snow again. Because also you do see rain in the electric one, but we also pulled that as well. And then in terms of the terrain, we've seen 2 of the 4. We've seen the 2 best ones. So I don't like to say that. The 2 best wasn't as in the 2 hardest to go against, with side terrain to shut down priority and electric terrain, which in this game combos with rain. So it makes it tough, but those are the 2 best and therefore the 2 hardest to fight against. But I don't like to say that because I might get blown back now if we see grassy terrain or misty terrain with the fairy type. So all that is still on the table, but we have eliminated 8 out of the 18 types. So we know that the last 6 battles are going to be of the 10 remaining types that are not on this list here. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get after it and take down Cyrus for the Master Ball here. Now this is also going to be tough. There's going to be probably a lot of grunts to battle through. We do have a Swords Dance Garchomp, so I kind of hope there's not a lot of people here. But I do also need to kind of item max. I was literally about to walk up too. Go down or up, buddy. That works too. Why is there a shut door over here? Yeet. Okay, we'll go down and explore this one. This is an interesting little hideout here. I don't know how the layout's gonna work for this. Here's some free balls. Heavy balls. An Evo item. One that we don't need. You ain't gonna see me using the apple, guys. Okay, another spinner. Gotcha. Yeet. I can't see him now. Okay, we do this, get him off the screen, grab the zinc. We're gonna need all these vitamins for when we catch like a legendary, you know. These are definitely gonna help a lot. A free capsule and 3 full restores. Very clutch find. You never want to run by these guys. That always triggers them to turn around. I'm going for it. See? As soon as I hit the run button, bro, like flipped to 180. Oh, I got sniped for no reason, bro. Why did I already went in here too. I forgot where that guy was. Alright, we bought the Swords Dance anyway. It don't matter. What do you got? Pile of sand? Not a great matchup. Could also go Gren or Primarina. I kind of want to go Primarina and just blow this thing up. Look, I'm not scared to fight these scrubs, obviously, but the whole reason you try to avoid them is because of potions, right? Emerald Rogue is a lot of like resource management type thing, where you don't have access. First of all, it's hard to come by money. Well, it's not hard to come by, but you kind of have to go out of your way to get a lot of money. And you also have to make sure you go to like the different Pokemarts to buy potions, right? Like, you don't just have access to unlimited potions, and you can't just easily go back and buy more whenever you feel like it type thing. Icy Wind's too weak in power. I'll just Moonblast this thing a couple times. Wonderful. Whatever, I take that anyway. Just a Drift Limb, but that's a good chunk. So that's kind of the reason why you want to avoid as many trainers as... Oh, this is also another reason right here. I mean, if you don't have a fire move, we kind of wall this a little bit with Corv-ish. Crap. Also, I mean, Prim is AV. I could probably live a hit as long as you're not Life Orb or Specs. Like Prim with the AV has pretty solid SpDef, man. Like, it's like 240 x 1.5. That's not bad. That's almost 360 SpDef. This is also a Flutter main, you know what I mean? So I think we go Corv here and try to two-shot it with Drill Peck, because it has really bad Fizz Def, but I don't know if Shadow Ball might be a two-shot. Let's see something here. CM? Okay. As long as you don't have Mystical Fire, I think we'll be okay. Because I don't know. That two shots for sure. Yeah. And it is Life Orb. Okay, Drill Peck's not going to one-shot, but it's going to do over half, because it is a Flutter. Okay. We're going to lose Corv here, but realistically, because nobody can switch into a +1 Shadow Ball, right? And it's Life Orb. Unless I had a normal type, but I don't, right? Man, losing Corv kind of stinks. I do have Jet on Prim, just to ensure we outspeed. Gren is also Sash, so I could just go Gren. Valiant had Sneak, but I took it off. Oh, that's unfortunate, bro. Corv is such a good Mon, too. I had plans for this. All we needed was Body Press. But we have no choice. Oh, you go. I do Gem. I mean, that was going to kill, but it probably didn't kill by much, to be honest. I'm going to go Prim and just Jet this thing. It's whatever. Damn. Losing Corv is tough. It's not good. We disable the Sprite. Yeah, that was unfortunate. We do have potions to heal Prim, though. Oh, man. That thing could have been clutch, but that's how Rogue is, man. Your Pokemon are going to drop left and right. You just got to keep it pushing. Does 120 get me back to full? No. Actually, it was pretty close. But oh no, I had 265. It only gave me like 210. Alright, we'll use a max potion on Prim. Nah, I know. Corv wasn't even on the squad for that long. We kind of just got that at the catching contest, but bro could have been good, for real. That's not even worth it because he's not a spinner. I don't like rooms like this because I could get sniped from any step I take. Okay. Look, I know I'm walking around slow, but trust me, I ain't scared to battle these scrubs. It's just about resource management here. Okay, here's the end. The green one probably takes us to Cyrus, but let's see if we can get some free items. Low-key, I'm kind of hoping we find a escape rope, because that does let you dodge the rival fight for free. But it's just a bunch of Evo stones here. Another set of malicious armor. Please don't look up when I walk. Alright. Okay, let's go fight this fool. He's also... Oh, hi, HJK. That's not bad. He also is going to have some crazy legendary for no reason. He's probably going to have a freaking Arceus or something. But we're going to have to get through this if we want the Master Ball. Oh no, that's right. You get it first. But see, here's where if you had an escape rope, you don't even have to fight this fool. Some of the other ones, like Maxie and Archie, I think they were kind of blocking the Master Ball. we get the Master Ball first here, so we could just, if I had an escape rope, we could have just dipped out on this guy. But I want that smoke, man. I'm about that action. We got a Sash Gren, a Choice Banded Valiant with Moonblast. Don't judge me. And Primarina, who's been crazy. Okay. That's a Swords Dance candidate if I've ever seen one. Oh, okay, he got the side terrain too. Again, bad idea because I'm probably going to take a knockoff to the face. Which is bad because I do have loaded dice. But he T-spikes. Okay. On the off chance he's Sash, like, would I just go Scale Shot? I'm a ripping EQ. I doubt you'd be Sash Drapion. Okay. Toxic Spikes don't care. I don't ever plan on switching Chomp out. I'm trying to SD and win, man. Drift Bloom. Ugh. Honestly, probably one shot with Scale Shot, though. Because he didn't knock off, so I still, yeah. I still have my dice, so we're guaranteed 4 hits. Only need 3. Are you Aftermath or Unburden? Unburden. Samurott H. Ooh, that's tough. But pretty sure Scale Shot does one. Well, if EQ one shots, that's what I go for. Because Scale Shot can miss. And actually, if I only get 4 hits with Scale Shot, it's the same. It's 100 BP, so we might as well EQ. It's a +2 EQ. I like my chances. He was Sash. What do you got? What do you got? Ceaseless? It is what it is. Decent damage. And we do have Rough Skin. So we don't even have to... Well, I was going to take it out with Earthquake. That's not the point. But he could have... Oh, man. This thing. Well, actually, we easily OHKO this with Scale Shot. But the thing about Rough Skin is I didn't have to take an Aqua Jet right there. So... Alright. Garbage Pokemon. But I'm now at -2 defense. Although it didn't go off. It's got the horse, but we also OHKO this with a Scale Shot, so I don't care. Easy money, man. Thanks for the Master Ball, Cyrus. Literally 2 Scale Shots. That's only 50 base power. So I'm telling you guys about Chomp, man. This is why it's my GOAT. After a Swords Dance, I just 2-shot Palkia Horse. Where's Dre at, man? Somebody get Dre on the phone and tell him this thing is way better than Bax. Easy money, man. Easy money. And we also complete a quest, which will help when we get back for more cash in the overworld. Alright, man. Please be something good. We pulled up on a... oh, you get healed, too. It's not bad. I'm going to build up the anticipation and let you guys guess what this is, but... This is our 3rd legendary of this particular run. The first one was a Moltres after the 5th gym, and it actually ran away and started roaming, which we've only seen it once since and couldn't get it, so... Moltres being a roamer after the 5th gym was kind of weird. Usually if you get legendaries after like the 4th and 5th gym, they just start getting the Omni boost. The second legendary we found in this run, I turned around and I walked right back out the door because it wasn't even a Silvally, it was like a type null. What am I supposed to do with that, bro? That Pokemon is not good, so... You already know after Moltres ran away and they pulled up a type null, the game owes me. So just for anybody that might not know who my top 5 favorite legendaries are, we're going to build the anticipation as you all get your guesses in, and I'm going to list you my top 5 favorite legendary Pokemon in order. And if we get, well, I don't have a drink with me, but if I was going to take a shot if we get one of my top 5 favorite legendaries, all right? But in order: Kyogre, Zapdos, Urshifu, Heatran, and Landorus T. Also, honorable mention to Tapu Lele. Very powerful Pokemon. Probably my number 6. But if we get one of those, already know, man. We'll be off and running. Deoxys, Raikou, Mewtwo. Raikou? I don't want no Raikou. Sheesh. Ladies and gentlemen, that's an Eternatus. Eternatus, however you want to say it. Okay. That's a freaking monster, man. It don't even fit on the... It's so ominous, there ain't no music in here. Okay. This is going to be hard because it does get the Omni boost. And Primarina also gets wrecked by poison. This is not a good matchup, actually. Yeah. Okay, so here's the deal, right? Even though we have the Master Ball, we can't throw it until we get this thing down to basically to 1 HP and break its protective barrier. But the problem is with the Omni boost, How does anybody on this team gonna even live a hit, bro? Do I have to walk out the door and just pocket the Bruh. Because look, if Garchomp lived a hit, I could do the scale shot thing twice. He's going to have the Dynamax cannon, though. Leave it Valiant or Gren, they're also going to get blown up. Although Valiant, well, you're right. Valiant can take a hit. Maybe. I could put the choice specs on it and just spam Moonblast. And I could also switch the nature just for this. I don't know if this thing even lives a hit from this monstrosity, though. Because of the Omni Boost, bro. It's so broken. But usually how they balance the Omni Boost thing is the legendaries usually have a really bad moveset. But you're right. If this thing has Dynamax Cannon, like even if it... I'd probably get Oko to a Sludge Bomb. No, that's why Prim's going to get messed up by Cross Poison, Sludge Bomb, whatever kind of poison move they give it. I think you're right. I think we lead Val. And I think we specs it. Or do I sash it? This is tough. I do got the vitamins if we can catch it somehow. I think we specs Val, and if it goes down, we use Gren. We send out Gren next because it is sash. I mean, I really just want to go with Garchomp and just rip Earthquakes on this thing, but the thing is, like Chomp probably gets one shot. I could AV Chomp to try and live Dynamax. Guys, how do we do this, bruh? 226 with a specs. It's just the defenses are so bad. I could change nature too. I got mints. But Chomp ain't much bulkier and it is weak to the dragon attacks, right? So I like the idea of Val. That's a good call. I think we have to do this with Val. And I'm about to switch the nature. Just something to boost. We'll make it mild. Or rash. It don't really matter, but I'll make it mild. Oh, man. This is so sketch, bro. Wait. What am I talking? This thing it's Dragon Poison. What am I talking about? Why would I go with You're right. Defensively, this is it, but Moonblast is not. It's neutral. No, this is really intense. I don't like how there's no music here. It's kind of making it weird, but no, I can't lead Val, bro. Moonblast ain't gonna do nothing. I'm gonna be so mad if we lose Chomp here to like a Dynamax Cannon. But maybe it doesn't learn that to level a hundo. But even if it got Dragon Pulse, right? I don't even know if EQ is a two-shot. Like, trying to have Chomp take 2 hits from this. Focus Sash Chomp. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. We could switch and sack. Yeah, this is... Oh. We could Sash Chomp depending on... Okay. We Sash Chomp. If it clicks Dragon Move, we would just anticipate Dragon Move on turn 2 and we hard swap Val. And have to have Val... bring it down and okay, this works. You guys are right. We sash Chomp, which is kind of crazy. Okay, and then I don't know about. We'd probably just take Psycho Cut at that point, and then just throw the band back on. We just put Moonblast on after this. Okay. We're good. We got it. We put the band back on, and hope Val lives a hit, but. I do like the idea of Sash Chomp. Maybe it clicks something dumb. Now we don't have a move. Well, I mean a mint, but we go hasty on Val then. Okay. Use Scale Shot and hope he uses an ass move. I mean, I was thinking about that too. Actually, you're right. Because I am Sash. Oh, so it already has Dynamax Cannon. Oh, we're so cooked. But you're right, maybe it clicks Toxic or, I don't know, maybe it learns Calm Mind or something stupid. Oh, dude. This is so sketch. Oh, but no. No scale shot because I took the loaded dice off. If I still had loaded dice, yes. But we go Earthquake on this. That is Dynamax Cannon. Holy crap, bro. Okay, we gotta go Val next turn then. Yeah, no, that was a good call about Scale Shot, but because of the... This probably doesn't even do half, bro. Oh, I did a shit ton. Okay. Here's the thing, though. Like, if this thing clicks Dynamax Cannon next turn, maybe we're okay. But I can't eat Master Ball. Man, it also might not have a Poison move. There's a chance. But if it does, we're losing Val, man. See? It does have a stupid move. Okay. Damn it, bro. But again, I can't stay in with the Chomp at 1 HP, right? That would have been crazy. Okay, so Psycho Cut's going to let me throw the Master Ball. It's just, can I live this turn? Go for power again, man. Okay. Thank you, guys. With how you guys, I might have been cooked. Now, do we also mess around with this and just eat an Ultra Ball on something crazy, right? No, I can't. We just use Quick Balls. Is this thing heavy? Nah, it's gonna have a really bad catch rate, huh? Yeah, no, you're right, Master Ball. If he has a Poison move, Val gets blown up next turn. I'm just thinking about that Moltres that's running around. But you're right. Plus, it's a purple Mon too, so it kind of fits. I rock with it. Oh man. Who said Focus Sash Chomp? Swizzle? That's why you're my goat, man. Thank you. Imagine Chomp just trying to take a Dynamax Cannon to the face, bro. Let me get out of here so we get some music. Then I'll get the... Oh, man. Yeah, Quick Ball, that's true. Alright, what did this thing have? It literally only had... So he couldn't hit fairies at all. Okay. Okay. See, this is the thing, man. You never know what the moveset's going to be, right? So we actually could have just trolled this thing with Primarina, but... It all ends up working out. I do still have my Sash. Okay. That's what makes this so hard, right? When you're going into the battle, like, you don't know if it's going to have a Poison move, right? I could have just got... Oh, my fairies could have got blown up right there. Okay. Yeah, glad it didn't use Recover for... Well, no, because... Oh, you mean like before the Enraged state wore off? Yeah. Okay. Now... We no longer have a chance to... I'm about to throw a Specs on this monster. Actually. But we no longer have a chance to free heal with Nurse Joy, so we have to heal this off. Also, loaded dice back for Chomp. I don't have a great nature for Eternatus, but we can just make it calm. We could make it Rash. You know what? Eternatus looks like it'd have a Rash. We gotta boost that special attack, man. I could have made it naive and, you know, with the specs on it, but let's see what this monster can learn as I try to... Oh, the set is goated. Let's try to get the thing here. Okay. Let me add the sprite real quick. Right underneath Valiante there. What a crazy catch that was. What a crazy encounter, man. I'd have much rather had Zacian, but this works too. We definitely need Flamethrower. I did see Dragon Dance too, which is interesting, even though it's going to be a special attacker, but because we're going to roll Spectacles on it, I can just go for attack. But I need something besides Venoshock. It's good enough for now, but that ain't going to work. Okay. We could keep Hyper Beam. We could also put on Dragon Pulse. But, like, why would I not just spam Cannon? It's 100-100, right? You know, it does more damage to Dynamax, which is not a thing in this particular run, but I guess the only drawback is it only has 5 PP. So we get Pressure Salt and only get 3 uses out of it in a battle. Interesting. Pulse is... I don't know. I don't need to Specs it. I could also use Dragon Dance. You know what? We put Dragon Dance on the set in case our specs get knocked off, but we never click it as long as we're wearing the specs, obviously. That's a play. If we get hit with knockoff, lose choice specs, we can Dragon Dance to boost speed and then kind of try to sweep from there. So, all right, all we gotta do is potion up and get in here. Go ahead and get your guesses in as to what you think the type of the first Elite Four member will be. And again, as we've been doing, bonus points if you guess the actual trainer themselves, which is about 100 trainers to choose from. So. Good luck, have fun, get your guesses in now, and I will do one last check of the team for items and movesets. And then we're in there, man. Oh, we might as well use all this stuff, too. Can Chomp still take the proteins? Yeah. Oh, we're all in on Chomp, man. Let's go. Carbos, I should really use the Carboses on, like, Valiant or Gren, but Eternatus got nothing on it. It would be kind of cool to win with this thing, too. So let's just go all in with Eternatus with the rest of this juice here. And the Zinks as well, why not? Alright, usually I go in here too fast, so I just want to make sure that we still got the right items and movesets here. Especially items, I didn't change movesets. So Dice, Band. I should put Moonblast back on, but... Yeah, we definitely still need Moonblast. I don't like this set either, but I don't have the TM for Ice Beam yet. And yeah, Prim's got the Fire moveset there. Okay. So all we gotta do is put Moonblast back on this thing. Look, I know I'm Choice Banded. I'm just making a joke whenever I tell you guys that. I'm calling it out because I'm hoping people tell me I'm a scrub for that, but you'll see. Even though obviously Choice Band doesn't do anything to Moonblast, but you'll see why we need that coverage at some point. Alright, let's get it. I'm gonna go ahead for the sake of predictions. Okay, Koga again. Yeah, we pull this back up. I still think we're gonna get Fire at some point. But you know what? I'm gonna say Grass. We're gonna get grassy terrain right now because I have Garchomp in the lead. The game is gonna try to troll me by cutting the power Earthquakes in half in the grassy terrain. But I'm gonna laugh at the game because I have Scale Shot still and Fire Fang. So it's a Dragon Arena, but who is it? Wikstrom, the steel guy. Okay, from X and Y. Interesting. Okay. I mean, yeah, Chomp got EQ and Fire Fang for stuff like Skarm and Corv, right? This is why you put Fire Fang on a set, because Skarmory and Corviknight do exist, right? And this will probably take place in Sand too, like I was talking about earlier. Klefki, but you can't T-Wave me. You do have Foul Play, but you can't T-Wave me. Prankster T-Wave, so look, this is big brain knowledge right here in Pokemon. This thing gets Foul Play. You don't ever want to Swords Dance on something like a Klefki because I'd take over half, probably take even more than that if it goes for Foul Play. So hopefully it just, you know, Reflect is not good, but let's hope it goes for that instead of Foul Play. Okay, that's bad, right? We don't like Reflect, but we can kind of stall it out. We can go out to our special attackers for a little bit. Still almost one-shotted, even through Reflect is crazy. Now, I could try to... No, I can't get a speed boost here, but I could try to click Fire Fang. It can miss, but try to click Fire Fang in case hard swap into some kind of Levitating or some kind of Steel Flying Mon, right? I think I do that here. Realistically, it probably goes for either Foul Play or Light Screen. Also, I don't like the idea of taking a Foul Play. Again, Sash Gren the Sash will get broken by the Sandstorm, but if it comes in on a free turn, at least the Sash is intact for that turn. But if I go down to the Sash after I KO a Pokemon, I get KO'd to Sand. So again, this is why having a Sashmon, you know, you gotta have weather control. But I'm just gonna EQ again. Actually, Foul Play doesn't matter because it's not a Prankster attack. So that's exactly what he clicked right here was Foul Play. But because I'm faster. The only reason Klefki went first is because of Prankster and Reflect is a status move, so just take it out. Eternatus gets level cap. Okay, where's my window to SD? Because of Reflect. Interesting. Spike's Explosion? Like, what is this going to do? I think he is going to set up a Spike. But this is a sturdy mon, so there's really no point to SD. You know, plus Reflect is still up too, so I think we do this. That's literally does 0. He's helmet. Okay. Spikes. Yep. Okay. So here's where we SD now, right? Because we saw that damage. He also might blow up on this turn. But we know the next Fire Fang, even though it's 4x, doesn't take it out because of Reflect. So this is our opportunity to dance up. And I would anticipate a Gyro Ball, a Specs, or a Explosion. Explosion would be bad, but it is what it is. Best case scenario, he spikes again. That's Gyro. Shit, that's going to do a lot, but... Oh, it actually didn't do that much. This guy got like the Jolly 252 Fortress? Or is Chomp just that bulky? Okay. He goes down to Fire Fang, and once Reflect wears off, we will be able to one-shot whatever he has, man, as long as it doesn't have Sturdy. The helmet is kind of annoying, though. Sturdy Mons, Focus Sash Mons, they all come into play at this point because Chomp's down to half. Zone? Oh, it's Balloon Zone. Because Reflect is still up, you live Fire Fang. Damn it, bro. And I go down to Flash Cannon. We are banned at close combat on Val, and because it is Air Balloon, we know it's not Sash. But you know what? Because Reflect is up, I think we go Eternatus. You're gonna click Flash Cannon here, which is whatever. I could go Prim, but that was probably a light clay. Man, that sucks because I kind of just wasted Chomp's SD. We might be able to get it up again. We might also just be able to spam Earthquake and win. So I think we go Eternatus here for the Flamethrowers. Only because Reflect is up, right? And he's on a balloon. If not, a Swords Dance boosted, an SD boosted Earthquake would one-shot this fool. Like even through Reflect, but he's on a balloon, so I can't EQ. That's a good counter. He also might have, well, first of all, he's probably going to live this. It might be AV, but he could also have Sturdy, too, so we don't... Okay, I think he was actually Analytic. Magnezone's Air Balloon popped. Yeah, well, Magnezone also popped. See ya. Where we at? Where we at? Who's coming out? Two more. No, 3 more. Ugh. Ooh. Cobalion, but... Okay, Reflect is still up. That was confirmed like Klefki at this point. What? Do you even take me out with an Iron Head? I feel like I live this. Oh, I forgot I was Specs, by the way. That's the reason I one-shot Magnezone, but... I guess this thing has an Earthquake? That's why he sent it out, right? I don't have anybody to take an EQ is the problem, though. Shit, we're about to lose this Eternatus right now. I mean, I still feel like the play is to just rip a Flamethrower. He sent this out for 2 reasons. Either he knows it's faster, because I got no EVs on me. But I think I'm faster, so I'm going to stay in and click Flamethrower. I will. I just want to get through the thought process here. So, he also could be AV, right? Or Sash. Which is probably another reason he could have sent it out. Here's how this works, right? If I outspeed, I'm going to sit here and click Flamethrower, but if I outspeed, it's either AV or Sash to guarantee that it lives, or the alternative is he outspeeds me, takes me out with the EQ, and that's the reason the AI sent it out, because it knows it's faster than Eternatus. So one of those 2 options, one of those 3 technically. Let's find out. Okay, we're faster. It's either AV, which I would probably KO through Specs. I got a crit. I think it was AV. That's why he sent it out, but he doesn't... He would know if he's Sash, right? And that's why you send it out. But I think he sent it out because he was AV, not knowing that I'm Choice Specs. That's why we blew it up in 1 hit. So, what else you got, man? A Shiny Aegis. That looks fire, bro. Shiny Aegislash. I forgot about that. Very clean Shiny. Ooh, this is tough. This is tough. This is a Mon you can't really switch out on, man. It's probably gonna SD right here. But even though it's in defense form, like, I ain't gonna lie, I think Choice Specs Flamethrower might actually get it. I think we have to do this, right? Even if this is Sash and it takes me out with Iron Head, Shadow Claw, whatever, it is what it is. Like, Eternatus ripped a hole in this guy's team, and we can win from there. But you can't really be switching around on Swords Dance Mons. Let's ride, man. Burn it. Yeah, full send it, man. Full send it. Go. He doesn't have... I can't say he doesn't have a Sashmon. They be doing this a lot in Emerald Rogue. They save their Focus Sashmon for the Pokemon in the back, right? And they send it out at the end when they could have sent it out earlier. I've seen that before. I don't know why the computer does that. Holy freaking Kartana. Oh, nah. Well, Garchomp has Fire Fang, but this thing also has really good Fizz Def. It just has -5 Spit. Holy crap, bro. Oh, I love this Pokemon too. It's so cool. It's so cool. Oh, this is bad, bro. Oh, this is really bad because Chomp's not at full health. To be honest, well, I mean, after an attack boost, I don't think Prim lives anyway, but again, Gren lives because of the... This is good that it came out last, right? Because Gren lives, I probably have to pump it. But because of the sand, right, I would live a hit, right? Here's how we do this, right? If Gren comes out, I try to pump it. If it lives, or if I miss, at least we still have Shuriken, right? That's what you'd think, but because I get brought down to my Sash, because of the freaking sandstorm, Gren goes down to sand, and it doesn't even get a second attack off in Shuriken. So that's why sand is really bad in this situation. I think we have to stay in with Eternatus. We have to. And just hope that I'm faster, which I am. Okay. I mean, I was going to do that the whole time, but I just kind of want to explain what were the options. Oh, it was freaking Sash. Well, we win with Greninja with Shuriken, but maybe we live this. Maybe. Damn it, bro. But I had to stay in. I had to stay in. And of course, the attack boost. If you guys don't know, you could run a Timid Nature on this and actually get a speed boost on it. That's the only way, though. You have to lower your attack with the Timid Nature. But that is how people get the speed boost. Prim has Jet, but Gren has... They both have priority. Damn. Nah, Eternatus was nice. Unfortunate, unfortunate. Alright, well... We got Elite Badge number 1, but we lose the Shiesty Legendary that we just found. Okay. That's okay. It's okay. We'll rebuild. We'll rebuild. GG's Wikstrom. Eternatus went crazy, though. Like, he actually hard carried that fight. I guess in hindsight, you know, I could have stayed in against Magnezone, right? To Fire Fang it, to pop the balloon. But honestly, an analytic boosted Flash Cannon might have taken out Chomp. So I still feel like that was the right play to go Eternatus. But it was a tough call. I mean, Eternatus ripped a hole in that guy's team, but Chomp had an SD boost. I'd have done half to Mag. It doesn't matter how much damage I did with Fire Fang on Mag. Because I'd have just taken it out with EQ next turn, but that's unfortunate. Alright. Who are the 2 randos that are going to join the squad? Don't sleep on that. Ain't no rando now. Don't sleep on that guy. Yeah, the Ultra Beasts are snowballs, Jazz, for real. We go Prim. We gotta try to Quick Ball Drag. That's a good find. We take that. I know. My Legendaries get blown up every time, man. I don't know what it is about that. I'd be sacking them left and right in this game. Don't sleep on Drag. That's a good find right here. We need this Quick Ball to clutch, though. I only have 2 more. Okay. Spamming Outrage. Classic. Okay. I mean, if he is multi-scale, he lives Icy Wind, but whenever you, look, here's how this works. Whenever you find a Pokemon in the bush, they come with like a fully juiced up moveset and usually like the best ability. These are like competitive sets. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna have multi-scale, but if it doesn't, Icy Wind might actually just one-shot him. Also, he gonna get a little crazy here with the Dragon Dances. Oh shit, he has, see, competitive movesets, he got EQ. Oh, baby. He did have multi-skill. That damage confirms it. Oh, this is so bad. This is why I really needed that Quick Ball to work, though, you feel me? But you know what? I wouldn't count this as potioning in battle. I don't potion in battle against trainers. Wild Pokemon, that's different. So I'm a rip potion. That doesn't count in my book. I'll just never potion against an actual trainer because... Okay, you gonna spam outrage anyway. Whatever, we gotta send the Ultra Balls from here. Hope for the best. But it's different. Like wild... Potioning against wild Pokemon doesn't actually matter. I don't consider that against my book. By the way, he crit the first Earthquake. It might not even be a 2-shot. It still is. Damn, bro. Another thing I was talking about with the potions, man. They go quick here. That won't do as much as EQ, so I might be able to tank EQ. This is going to be sketchy. Yes. Come on, man. Let's go. Okay. Fire. Still not a Pokemon that can Mega Evolve, though. So we actually need to go back to Bro in the blue hat there. Try to get me a Mega Stone for Chomp at this point. Okay. Chucklehead number 2. What is behind the next bush here? I need to rip these, by the way. But those 2 hits with Sparkling Aria did confirm that, based on the damage, it confirms that was multi-scale. No, there's no Mega Dragon here. But yeah, see, he got the multi-scale. Max attack, not bad. 21 speed ain't no joke either. Fire set, honestly. Just slap a Lumberry on it to break out of the confusion, and we're good to go. All right, who do we got? It's a Feraligatr. Okay, I'm down, man. I'm down. Again, we hope for the Quick Ball. Prim is also probably the best matchup here. Just thinking of what Gator has. Yeah. Okay. I can work with this team. I can definitely work with this. Especially because we could put... I literally have the TM for Dragon Dance. We can put it on this fool. I don't hate this. I can never find the Pokeball pocket. Also, if I use the last Quick Ball here, well, we could buy more later, but... We then wouldn't be able to catch Moltres if it shows up, but we gotta go for it here. Damn it, bro. That's annoying. 0 for 2 on the Quick Ball. Oh, he got the... Oh, he's gonna have a competitive set too, but... It's probably gonna be... It's probably just Ice Punch, Crunch, and Waterfall or something, so we should be good to sit here and wall this thing. But after too many DDs... Okay, don't matter, we got it. Oh, let's go, man. The all-water type starter Pokemon run continues. Oh man, we lost Swampert, but we gained the Gator. And of course, we catch 2 Pokemon that can Mega Evolve in Zaw. Just like our starters were. Yeah, Ice Punch, Liquidation, Crunch. Not surprising. Okay. Okay. I'm in, man. I'm in. Grabbing the Sprite real quick. And let's add it. And now the whole right side of the team is all, is all water starters. Crazy, man. What a squad, huh? Okay, we could work with this. We could work with this. And Gator was brave and Drag was what? Neutral? Yeah, serious. I still have more Adamant Mints, so we're good there. We give Gator a Life Orb once I find it because it's sheer force, and we give, we get the Life Orb here, but we won't be able to get... No, chat, don't even think about Mr. Wahe. But we can't get Lumberry for Drag here. We do got other options. Let's see if he's got the Life Orb, though, first of all. This guy's trolling so hard, bro. Never has what I need, man. We need... I know as soon as you guys saw Mr. Wahe, you were thinking about it. Don't even say it. But I need Garchomp's Mega Stone here. Or else this is going to be a fraudulent Mega Evolution run. Mewtwo. Okay, we're in the Gen 2s. I'm slow rolling this to Gen 4 Pokemon. Okay, Blaziken, Swampert. We're getting there. There's the Mawile Stone, which we just lost. Okay, we're almost there to Gen 4. Garchomp, he's got it. Thank you, buddy. Gimme. Although, full disclosure, Garchomp just got a lot worse. Because it got slower. It got strong. It got really strong, but we have the best set, right? Oh, we still have Scale Shot Chomp. But now I just can't... I can't rock loaded dice anymore, right? So do we change the set at this point? At least we got it. No more fraudulent run here. Okay. And actually, I'm gonna change the sprite as well. We'll get the old Crimson Chin Chomp here. It's not bad. It's just everybody knows it's not as good as regular Chomp, because regular Chomp's faster. But, I mean, let's be real, this thing is ridiculously powerful. It's just now I can't hold the loaded dice, so we don't have guaranteed 4 hits with Scale Shot. But we could switch the set. We could do some things. We could do some things. Probably drop Scale Shot. Yeah, just I don't really want Outrage either. That's the issue, because then we get confused. We can't hold a Lumberry. We gotta get Caterpie. Yeah, with Mr. Wahe. Okay, so no Life Orb for Gator. That's unfortunate. I don't need ability items because they already had Multiscale and Sheer Force respectively. But... oh, booster. Oh, we finally had the booster. Okay. Again, somebody was talking about booster being glitched earlier. That's very likely the case. But I'm just going to buy like 3 of them just in case it does work. Okay, we got 2 Dragon Dance. They already had Dragon Dance, but I have it in pocket anyway if they didn't. But they already come with the competitive set, so that's good. Don't know what I should do now with no Life Orb for the Gator. And also, what do we put on Drag? Because maybe I have a Yesh or something, but how about like how about a safety goggles so nobody get put to sleep on? You never want to get put to sleep while you're trying to dance up, right? So Gator's gonna get the snorkel goggles for a minute until we can find Life Orb. It's not ideal, but it'll work. Also, we can now give booster to Val. So I like that. And then we go double Adamant Mints. A punching glove for Ice Punch? Nah, safety goggles is the play. I don't know what we're gonna do for Drag though. Okay, what kind of berries do I have? We probably just give it Yesh if I have one. I don't have Yesh. I have Roselli. That's a good meet in the middle. Get a Roselli Drag, but the thing about berries on Drag too is like you got multi-scale, so you don't really need a berry. It's kind of why I want Lum to mitigate Outrage, just confusion. I'm just trying to think of what else we could buy for Drag. Could buy boots. We could buy boots for Drag actually. That is a good option. Also, I'm about to put Ice Spinner on Drag. No joke. I forget what this. Oh, it was EQ Outrage E Speed. We'll see. Let's see if he has the boots again. He doesn't. That's already too far past H. I'm going to give Dragonite a Grassy Seed because I actually think you guys are going to laugh now, but watch. When we find the Grassy Terrain guy, that's what we do. And we get a defense boost for no reason. It's going to work. It's going to work. Okay. We could also go do a Wing Beat on Drag. Just in case that... That's kind of why I want Ice Spinner too, but... Ooh, Weather Control. Just sack Drag, just to mitigate the sun. Man, we got options here. This is tough, but I don't want to take too long. Oh, Rain Dance is interesting, bro. If I could set up Rain and then we go Gren, Prim, or for Alligator. Either way, when you overwrite something like Perma Sun, even when it wears off in 5 turns, the sun doesn't come back. So I could completely nullify. Yeah, like, yes, I have 3 water types, but battling in sun is not great. Are you like D-Knight? I'll try to cook with it. I do need a potion, by the way. There's no other chance to do it, but right now. We also need to rip double Adamants on Gator and Drag. And Val is hasty. Booster might actually give me a speed boost, depending on my stats. It will. Okay, that's not bad to get a speed boost. I will be a lot weaker, but this could kind of ensure that I outspeed stuff, kind of. Okay, I like this for Val actually. So we will get a speed boost if the item works. All right, heal up, and let's go, man. I could also switch to get an attack boost, but kind of like the idea of a speed boost. Shell Bell Drag. Interesting. Oh, we also don't get a chance to level up. No, I don't want to use a full restore, just max potion. The next Elite Four member starts at 91, and we never battled anything, so we actually have to start at 88. We got to take a KO first. And these guys are even lower level. I think we still lead with Mega Chomp. Like, okay, even if I only get 2 hits with Scale Shot, I'm a Mega Chomp, so it's probably, especially after a Swords Dance, like 2 hits is gonna one-shot everything. But even without the SD, I'm still gonna lead with Chomp. But go ahead and start getting your guesses in now for the next type of the Elite Four member. I'm gonna say Grass again. I know it's gonna come eventually. I just feel it. And let me think about these movesets here for a minute. Okay, if I didn't have Gator with Ice Punch, I would actually put Ice Spinner over Outrage. Because I think that's more useful. But not for this team, because we have Ice Punch on Gator. We still don't have Ice Beam for Gren, though. Oh, and by the way, I never did the thing for Gren. Bro's been Torrent the whole time. I totally forgot to make it Protean. That's my bad. Totally forgot about that. We've had this thing since like the 3rd gym or 4th gym. Okay. We're ready to go, man. Let's get it. Let's lead off with Chomp and just hope. Ramos. that actually might be literally the worst gym leader of all time. That guy had like a Weeping Bell and a Go-Goat, man. I remember that guy from X and Y. I actually think he's the worst gym leader of all time. Ghost Phoebe? Okay. Let's get it, man. Ooh, it looks like a Ghost Arena. It's Agatha. Okay. Chomp can cook. We'll see. But a lot of ghost types do get Willow. This is gonna be a little shiesty, man. Come on. Don't burn my Chomp and I win, man. This is why if we were in the terrestrialization run, I would Terra Fire my Garchomp so that I can't get burnt and boost the power of oh, this thing again. It always goes for spikes, but what if we get a turn 1 D-Bond? I think I blow it up with Scale Shot, actually. Also, why would I say it on Ice type? But I kind of want to smoke this thing with a Scale Shot with Mega Chomp, but I'd get OHKO'd by a Blizzard if it hit. But again, this thing always goes for spikes, man. Always goes for spikes. Oh wait, you actually said Agatha. You probably got that off before I walked in here too. I didn't even look. Oh, I don't have a... well, I mean, Gren's the best switch for this. I just depulse it twice. I can't stand with Chomp. The only issue here is, like... We have to go Gren on this. We have to. I think it spikes. But if it goes for an Ice Moon to break my Sash, that's tough. Shit, he did go Icy Wind. Okay. That ends up being the right play. However... if it clicks D-Bond now and I one-shot it with Dark Pulse, we're cooked. Well, obviously, we just straight up lose Gren. Taunt. Okay. That's fine. Because I can finish it off next turn with Shuriken, probably. By the way, I don't know if Protean got fixed in this game, as it did get changed in Gen 9. We're about to find out right now because I'm going to click Shuriken, right? Will I go back to a Water type? That's how Protean used to work, but now it's got nerfed, essentially, where you can only change types once. Okay, so it is... I mean, obviously, this has a bunch of Gen 9 stuff in it, but I didn't know if that particular mechanic got updated in time. Okay. We get big-ass threat out of the way with Frost Blast. We are at -1 speed, which is not great, and the Sash is broken. Shite. It's going to go for close combat because I'm a pure Dark type right now. So because of that, we probably just go Prim. Close combat wouldn't do much, and I would destroy it next turn with an Aria. But it will follow up with a Shadow Claw, or alternatively, it clicks SD here. Again, what did I say about never switching out against Swords Dance Pokemon? Well, I'm about to do it. But Prim might get... if this thing goes SD right now and follows it up with a Shadow Claw, I might get one shot. But realistically, because of the incoming CC, I think this is the best switch. We could go Drag for EQ. Also, this thing is a very high chance to be Sash. So Prim also would not one-shot with Aria and give this thing multiple hits into me. I mean, I pick it off with Jet anyway. So that's why I'm thinking about going Prim, right? Because Dragonite EQ into a potential Sash, I can't E-speed it, right? It's a Ghost type. So that's kind of why I'm leading Prim. And I'm going to do it. We go Aria, and we Jet if we have to. Probably clicking CC here on what was a pure Dark Gren. Yep, see? Okay. That was obvious, but Shadow Claw about to hurt. I mean, but if you don't crit, though, obviously I live it. Okay. Respectable swap. Into what? Ooh, Lejean? I need to break that. I think Cerulean Edge is Sash. I gotta break that Sash somehow. But I don't have hazards. Realistically, though, like, what is this? Choice specs, like, Shadow Ball Lejean? Like, I'm AV, bro. And, like, Wave Crash would actually hurt more if it's a physical Lejean, so I might just two-shot with Blast, honestly. Really, Ninja? I actually think Cerulean Edge is 10 times cooler. I think it's... Okay, it is Shadow Ball. I'm AV Prim, though, so we tank. And I tank again. Okay. Hydro Pump's gonna do way less than a Shadow Ball, buddy. You're a scrub, Agatha. But that's funny. I feel like a lot of people do prefer Armarouge. I actually think Cerulean Edge is one of the best Pokemon they implemented in Gen 9. I love that thing. Never switch out on Swords Dance Pokemon. Oh, dude. Yeah, she's definitely stoned. Oh, this is an interesting matchup. Gren got that Shuriken, though. I get smoked by a Play Rough, but if I turn into a pure water type, I probably live it. I'm not trying to lose Prim, bro. I don't want to lose anybody, but again, it's Rogue, man. Somebody's got to go down eventually. But Gren with Shuriken is interesting, right? The first Shuriken breaks the disguise, and I also turn into a pure water type, so I kind of like that idea. I think right here, this could be a Wood Hammer, but actually it probably is a Wood Hammer. But in all likelihood, it's going to be like an SD or a Shadow Claw, because I don't know if you pack Wood Hammer. Could go Drag. Could go Chomp and Scale Shot this fool, actually. But no, I can't Scale Shot. Dumbass. Fairy type. I'm just trying to think of multi-hit moves because I hate the disguise. There's a world where Gren can get out of this situation 1v1, but there's not a world where Prim can. If you click Wood Hammer right here, Gren gets one shot, but it is what it is. Okay, you do SD. Well, I have to do Shuriken here just to break the Sash, and maybe if I get a 5-hitter, we might actually one-shot this fool. That's asking for a lot, but most importantly, I turn into a pure water type, and then I'm no longer weak to Play Rough. But we're going to laugh because he's probably going to click Wood Hammer right here, if I'm being real. I'm not Life Orb Gren, though, so it's not going to do that much. Oh, that literally did... Okay, never mind. That did 0. I thought it was going to do, like, closer to half. Like, each hit would be doing, like, 15-20%. If I live, I could try to pump it, though. Ah! Kind of had to be done, though. That's Orb Mimikyu. I see, switching out there, like, that's tough. I love Gren, but somebody had to go, man, right? Even if Primarina stays in to break the disguise there, Mimikyu still gets the Swords Dance off, and it's actually worse because then it outspeeds Prim, and all I do is break the disguise, right? This was breaking the disguise plus a little bit more chip, so I don't know. We could try out Valiant here and see if I get the speed boost, although he probably got that +2 shot, not Shadow Claw, but Shadow Sneak incoming. And I made myself hasty. That's whatever. That's another reason why letting that Focus Sash get broke was bad for Gren there. That's a tough look, but Drag out multi-scale, Play Rough would still do a lot. Chomp would get outsped if I Mega. Either way, this fool about the Shadow Sneak right here. So Drag's probably the best. Just to take it out with EQ. Let my multi-scale go down. Yeah, Deuce is Gren for real. Nah, Gren's one of those mons, like, it just needed to get juiced up a little bit more. I need to Ice Beam for it. It's such a good Pokemon, but it also took me forever to find Dark Pulse. Like, I didn't use it at all until I found Dark Pulse. At least make it somewhat of a threat. Okay, if we go Val, either way he sneaks, right? We just go Dragon EQ this thing. I have multi-scale, so like you're not gonna one-shot with Play Rough. You're still gonna do a shit ton of damage, but you're not gonna one-shot me. And I don't even know if EQ takes it out, but Mimikyu does have pretty ass defenses. Oh, and it was Life Orb. That actually helps. I don't think EQ is gonna take it out because I got no EVs on me, man. Okay. Surprised he didn't try to play rough, but I'll take it. Dog, what am I supposed to do against this? I mean, I'll try to click Outrage, but he's gonna smoke me with an Ice Punch. And I don't really have a switch into Ice Punch. No way you got everybody that can kind of handle what I got here. Oh, even if I go Gator to try to get a Dragon Dance, he just gonna Spectral Thief that thing, you know what I mean? Oh, this is a bad Mon to face. Oddly enough, this is where Moonblast might actually come into play with Valiant. Man, this is... I guess best case scenario here is he tries to bulk up or something. Because if I can get a hit off with Outrage, it's going to do a lot of damage, but theoretically, here's how the next few turns play out, right? Booster guy comes in, Valiante, gets a speed boost, takes it out with Moonblast, as long as I can get a little bit of chip on it. But I can't E-speed it because it's a ghost. And if I'm Agatha, I'm just clicking Ice Punch, bro. But she might, if she bulks up, that helps me, actually. Okay. There's nothing I can do there, man. Oh, Chomp's gonna have to hard carry this run, but I just don't like the idea of Mega Chomp, but we have to do it. Okay, it's Life Orb. Okay. I think if we get the speed boost here, we take it out with Moonblast. No, okay, so booster is bugged. Pain. Maybe we live a hit anyway. I don't know. Oh, we're faster. Kind of weird. Actually, not a good thing, because it's probably an Adamant Mars Shadow, but we take it out. Okay, good to know booster's bug. We learned it. Oh, she has a freaking Mega Gengar. No, dog. I mean, I'd love to do some good chip with Knock, but it ain't gonna do much. I'm trying to think for the next few turns how I get out of here. We probably have to let Val go. And I could still win with Chomp from this position, but Gengar going to do a lot. Mega Gengar with Shadow Ball is gonna hurt. Nah, she really. Nah, this is a Mega Gengar. She really is, bro. I mean, I could two-shot with knockoff, probably, right? It's a super weak knockoff because it doesn't knock off Mega Stones, but it is a Gengar at the end of the day. I mean, I have to say in a knock, I don't want to lose Valiant, but don't really have a choice here. If this was, oh no, not if it's shiny. I was thinking the, yeah, no, isn't the shiny one of this is like white, right? Kind of same with the G-Max. That does a shit ton. I don't think we tank Wave, bro. No, there's no way. There's no way. What am I saying? Okay. Chomp, you're gonna have to do this, buddy. We could set up with Gator, right? Also, do we go for like the scale shot? I think that's the play, because I don't know what she's gonna have in the back, man. Yeah, no, not a crazy mount. Losing Val's really tough, though. Man, she's ripping apart my team. Okay, I figured you'd have Icy Wind, but I think I can tank. Oh, fuck. Barely, man. Okay, we connect Scale Shot to at least reset the speed to neutral. Obviously take it out, but I don't know what she's gonna have in the back. Oh, nice. Can't use Scale Shot. Wonderful. Probably gonna be like a Go Lurk or something. Oh, man. It's a Rule Edge. We already saw this, right? Yeah, this is the same battle. Oh, if this thing is Sash, we're cooked. It might also have Sneak. Oh, I can't really switch anymore, though, bro. Now, the Crimson Chin, obviously Earthquake smokes this thing, but it just all comes down to if it's Sash or not. And the way she switched it out against Prim makes me think it is Sash. But again, if I switch out and go Gator, you gotta also remember this thing does get weak armor, right? So it really, realistically, it all comes down to if it has Sash or not. Like if it does have Sash, we lose Chomp. We go finish it off with Aqua Jet Prim, right? But hard swapping into Gator on something that might click SD in my face is kind of wild. And I'm also in the back of my mind like, this thing's gonna be faster than Cerulex, but not by much, man. We have no choice but to just full send the EQ, like actually. And wait, I don't even know if I got my speed. I wasn't paying attention about my speed boost from Scale Shot. I don't, cause I got hit with Icy Wind from Gengar, remember? So I don't know if I got the speed boost. You don't think it's Sash? I mean, I'm willing to risk it for the biscuit about the thing being Sash, but I don't remember seeing my speed boost. I don't think I've seen it at all. Like, I think Scale Shot's bugged. We've clicked it a few other times, and I don't ever remember seeing like the defense. Well, maybe I did. Because that's the other thing. If we didn't actually get a speed boost, I remember seeing something said it failed, like after Gengar went down. I don't know what that was. I can't click Scale Shot because Cursed Body, but I don't know. I'm gonna click Earthquake anyway, but I don't know if I got the speed boost, bro. Oh, that's really bad, actually. The smart play is just to go Gator and see if it can 1v1 this thing. If it can't, come back out with Chomp. Well, not really, because then Prim also picks it off with EQ. I think I can live a Swords Dance boosted Shadow Claw. But she about to click that dance. But because I don't know if I got the speed boost, I don't remember seeing it. I have to go Gator. This is such a bad idea, though. He's actually going to two-shot with close combat, so that's really bad. Actually, you got to crit. Maybe I live, but I don't think so. Oh, I live Sneak. I live Sneak. I know it's Stab, it does more, but that was a troll, actually. I knew it. I knew it. That's why she switched out on Prim. So we lose Gator too. Weak armor's bad because it gives it a speed boost, but we have Jet on Prim, so we win, but we lose everybody except Prim and Chomp. My goodness, man. Unless she tweaks and goes SD, but there's just no other play. And it was Sash, so I knew it. At least I didn't lose Chomp. I didn't want to go Gator, but I had a feeling it was Sash, man. Wow. We can still do this, but like, as long as I have a Swords Dance Scale Shot Chomp, anything's possible. Oh shit, you have Sneak. Never mind, we lost. I forgot. Oh no, never mind, you didn't Swords Dance. Never mind. We're good. Oh, I hate this game, but this is why I love this game, man. Gets the juices flowing, I'm telling you. That was tough. We'll bounce back. We'll bounce back. That was tough, though. I was only the second Elite Four member. Damn, Agatha. She ain't messing around today, huh? I don't even feel like I played that bad, to be honest. Like, I switched around a lot, but they were very tactical switches. They were... I need the computer to spawn right here. Sometimes it's a little glitchy and takes a second. Oh, dude. You think Koga for the next one? I hope so. I really hope so. Something Chomp could just sweep through. And I'm telling you right now, using Mega Chomp, I think you guys understand that it definitely is not the play. It's much better as a regular Chomp with loaded dice Scale Shot, but we got to do it. We got to do it for the vibes. It's the Mega Run. This is a fierce route, man. We can get 3 really good Pokemon here, plus a Pokemon from the bush, and actually refill the squad. I have to. We have to risk it for the biscuit. Oh, I forgot about the Torment Curse, by the way. Don't we have a Torment Curse? That's funny. I'm gonna keep that in mind. We found Gooch and Hacks, and there's one more. I just found a Life Orb, by the way. Well, that ain't a dragon, but... Okay. The only issue here is going to try to be to get off this route and try to get all 3 Pokemon, but... If we have to fight trainers, this is going to be really bad. And also, I really don't have a lot of potions. I have 8. And no more quick balls, so... This is going to be tough. I don't need to start catching stuff until we actually can see that we get past trainers. Oh, get Moltres again, man. This actually could... If I catch all 4 of the Mons here, we fully rebuild the squad. But Moltres still flees. There's nothing I can do. There's no point to even attack the Moltres. Oh. No. We Hail Mary a Pokeball. But I have no more quick balls. We used them on Gator and Drag. I had to, though, kind of. What do I have for balls? Heavy and Beast? Okay. It's got to be an Ultra Ball. At full HP, this is literally like a 1% catch rate. There's just no way. Alright. Whatever. It's all going to be about what kind of trainers... And look, if the rival's on this route, it might just be GG's, but I got to go for it. Calm down with the guillotine there, Haxorus. My goodness. Also, you know... Yeah, I agree, Ninja, it is. You know, guillotine's interesting. Because it hits at a 30% clip if everyone's at a... It doesn't work unless you're at equal to or higher level, but we will be able to level cap, but... Man, at least we can rebuild the squad. If I catch all 3 here and avoid stuff like the rival, then we get a Pokemon in the bush, and we're back to a full party of 6, although... Oh, shit. That was really bad. He just cursed up, too, so that was actually a +1 Power Whip. Relax, Goodra. Chill out, man. You know? I got lucky. I got lucky. Watch this be like a modest Goodra. That's the only reason I even lived. I don't like this route, man. I want to get out of here, but... It's going to be really bad if the rival's at the end. This is kind of why I don't go to the routes at this point. This is why there's no point. Also... This is also the last Ultra Ball we throw at this before we have to run and heal up. Okay. Got lucky again. I'll do the sprites in a minute, but my palms are sweaty over here on this controller. I'm locked in. Usually there's less trainers on like the calm routes. But this is kind of like the medium route where it has a decent amount of trainers, and then there's still grass at the end, so I can get all the way to the end. But then like the tough routes, the one with the strength looking boulder, there's trainers everywhere on that. Oh, okay. You can actually get wild Mega Stones in this. Okay, there's nobody here. Lefty's Life Orb and a Stone? Okay. Altaria Knight. He just made a splash in the water and just sunk. Don't need it. Not interested. I am risking it, by the way, not using a potion, because if I would have stepped up from that tile down here, like if I would have went up, that guy would have sniped me right there. I really do need a potion. What is this? Mewtwo Knight X. Now we're talking. Just need to find Mewtwo. But as long as the rival's not at the end, I think I can juke this guy out. Just in case I fail, I will potion right here. In case we have to battle him. Oh, man. And these are only hyper potions. I have 3 full restores. 2 hypers is 240, so that gets Chomp back to full. And then we use a full restore on Prim. I don't want to use that many hypers. That's the other thing, though. Unless I go to the potion shop, we won't even be able to get everybody back to full. So I probably have to go there over the rest stop with the move. We also need the move tutor guy, you know what I mean? Which way does he get more of a window? I think it's equal. Oh! Get me out of there, man. Galar artifact for some evos. Okay. No rival. We just gotta catch the old cream puff. And we got the full squad back. I can lead with Prim for this. I really want to find a shiny Haxorus, by the way. A fire shiny. Get that cake. Okay. How much does that do? Oh, this has recover. Wonderful. I need you to stay in the yellow. Let's start adding some mons here. I also got to keep in mind weather control. Maybe we get somebody with weather control. Even if we sack them and they do no damage in the fight, weather control is important. Because we still haven't had... Also, the terrain control is interesting, too. Get rid of that grassy terrain. I'm going to stay here and hope a shiny Haxorus pops up. Because Blackstress is a very clean Pokemon. And in the meantime, I will download the rest of the sprites. If one of them bumps into me, I'll smoke it with a Moonblast. I have to anyway to level up everybody to 91. So we still need to fight one more Hax. Alcremie. Do I even... Hopefully I have the Alcremie sprite. This thing has like 100 variants. Okay, cool. They usually just give you the base form. Hax. I'm just kind of listening for the shiny noise while I add these. Goodra. Interesting. So this run kind of started out. That's not what I wanted to bump into me. Give me something like a one-shot, man. Like Haxorus. But this run kind of started off as like a water types only beat, and then it moved into like fairy types only for a while. We had like 3 fairies. And now we got the all right, calm down with the Jigga, bro. Now we got the dragon type squad here. Well, 2 fairies and 3 dragons, but okay, everyone's at the new level cap of 94, but now we have a decision to make. To be honest, I don't even care what the IVs are. They're all gonna get sacked anyway. We have a decision to make into where we go from here, right? Do we go move tutor guy or do we go potions? I don't know. Because actually I have to use the rest of my potions to try to catch whatever this is. Perfect. Exactly what I needed for the squad. We're gonna have to make it work though. Well, that thing does learn Sunny Day, but that's the one weather we haven't seen yet, so. Okay. We could go Icy Wind with Prim, but I might one-shot it. So we'll probably just Moonblast it then. No, I don't want to lead with that. This thing, you can do this stuff with this, right? Like, back in the day, you could run a Swords Dance Acrobatic Seed Bomb set. Like, it can do stuff. Well, we'll lead off with Chomp, try to chip it down. Although I Oko that ass with a Scale Shot. This was kind of a bad lead, actually. This Fire Fang gonna one-shot it, too. I have to hope I only pull a 2-shotter or a 2-hitter with Scale Shot. That was a bad lead. What are the balls we got? This thing probably has an easy catch right though, if I'm being real. Pokeballs right here. We'll just go with Ultras. Yeah, 6 is better than 5, that is facts. And it does have Sleep Powder too, so that's pretty good. Trying to catch stuff from full is such a bad idea though. We got lucky. It is still useless. Nah, back in the day, like Swords Dance Acrobatic Seed Bomb, like in Gen 4, it actually wasn't bad, or Gen 5, whatever. It wasn't bad. As much as I really need to go here to actually juice up the team with Move Tutor stuff, we can't, man. We really can't. I have to go after potions. We also get Dragon Dance Haxorus. That's probably what I lead off with in the next fight. We get as much mileage as we can out of Dragon Dance Hax. But I have to, like... And we also can go by TMs here, so... We got options. I can Iron Head Hax. We do also get a full heal here at the Pokemon Center, but... How much money do I got? That's not even a lot of potions, to be honest. We spent 30k on potions last time, and it was like 8 max potions and 5 or 6 hypers. I think I bought Iron Head earlier. Because we go, we can go Earthquake, Iron Head, Outrage, and Dragon Dance. I did not buy Iron Head, I thought about it. So we have how many full restores? What's a full incense? 2 full restores and 3 hypers. We need one of the full rest stops. Usually that's what show up in the E4, but I actually have to go here. I have to. We gotta take the full heal. And if Rival's here, we're cooked. Okay, she's not. Okay. We have to take the full heal and just live to see another day. We also can get Lumberries potentially to mitigate Outrage, Confusion. Or you know, you also save yourself. On the turn you Dragon Dance, you might get hit with a Will-O-Wisp or a T-Wave or something, right? So, Lumberries are always the play there. We'll get 3 of them. I could also use Adamant Mints, depending on what we got for all these Pokemon here. Primarina and Garchomp are good, but I don't know about the rest of these 4 we just got. We got Jolly, that's good enough. I don't even want to spend money to make... I should make it Adamant, but I don't want to spend the money. Hardy with Sap Sipper, kind of dookie. Impish is horrible, but... Let's keep it $150. We're gonna sack that thing anyway. Rash Chlorophyll. See? Swords Dance Acrobatic Seed Bomb. I'm telling you. This thing can cook. Although Rash Nature's bad, so... We're gonna make Jumpluff Jolly. I think I have one. Okay. Hold on. Let me do this like one at a time. So, let's just do Jumpluff. We're not gonna give it an item. So this is pretty simple. We make it Jolly and it's good to go. Yeah, I have 3 of them. Okay. Haxorus is already Jolly. I could buy more Adamants, but I'd kind of want to save the money for potions. They're only 15 hundo. So what does she got? I'll buy 2. Also, we could finally go Modest on Prim. This thing's already kind of powerful as it is being bold, though. We'll use an Adamant Mint, but we also keep one in pocket, right? Also, after a Dragon Dance, being Jolly might ensure that I outspeed everything, but max damage, man. Easy money. We can go ahead and use Calm on Goodra. I have 2 of them anyway. I'll give something to Alcremie. I got... What extra ones do I got? Nothing. Okay. You can stay as Impish. I don't care. Leftovers? I like my AV Prim, though, so we could put Leftovers on Goodra. Life Orb on Hax. No, Lumberry on Hax, actually. But see, here's the point where we can go Outrage on Chomp. We don't have to go Scale Shot anymore. No. I got the Mega Stone. I can't Lumberry. So we're going to do Lumberry, Dragon Dance, Hax. Wish I had Iron Head, but... We'll just roll with whatever we got. It's just going to be Outrage EQ. Maybe he'll learn something else. Oh, Rock Slide. Rock Slide's not bad. He might also have Crunch, but we've already done... You gotta remember who we've been through, right? So, Rock Slide could hit something like a Talonflame in the gym. Something that wouldn't... I mean, at that point, I would just Outrage anyway, but... we'll keep Guillotine, but we might go Rock Slide on Hax, because... I also need Jumpluff, by the way. I downloaded it, I just forgot to add it, so... Whoops. Okay. So Rock Slide's a TR, right? It'll break after we use it, but if we do pull the Fire Gym, I'm gonna lead Hax either way. And if we pull Fire, we just Dragon Dance and then spam Outrage EQ from there. Oh, am I dropping hella frames? I am. That's not good. And I'm actually not even gonna spend any time on Alcremie. I'm literally just gonna sack it if I have to. So Hax would get, you know, coverage. It probably learns like Crunch, yeah, Breaking Swipe. I could Breaking Swipe to lower someone's attack. But like Crunch is good, but we've already done both Ghost and the other one. I'm gonna keep Guillotine. If we have to hit a Guillotine to win, I'll go for it. And then Jumpluff don't need nothing because it's already got the set. What do I do with this though? I don't like Curse. We just throw some special attacks on it. Acid Spray, yeah. I'm starting to drop frames. We'll be alright, we'll be alright. Dragon Breath over Power Whip and Body Slam for the Paras. Goodra's just gonna try to be annoying in this fight. And Jumpluff, no items. So we're good to go. Haxorus leads off with the Lumberry Outrage. Dragon Dance EQ. Easy money. Oh, Rivalry's kind of bad. I'd rather have Mold Breaker. Which I do have a thing. Okay. A Nerve is hidden, so we can use the ability Capsule. I have one of those. Oh, I have two. Okay. We make it Mold Breaker and we go. Let's get in there. You guys can get your guesses in, but you got about like 10 seconds to do so, because I'm about to full send it right here. And I still think we're gonna get Fire and Grass, right? They're gonna give me the Perma Sun, they're gonna give me the grassy terrain, but I'm just gonna try to muscle my way through this as much as I can with Haxorus, see how far he can go, and then we try to clean up with Prim or Garchomp depending on what it is. But hopefully Haxorus can get 2 KOs. If it does, we'll be in a good spot. If it doesn't, we might be cooked. Let's have a little fun here. Yeah, no Ice's E4 is super clutch, man. I would have folded to an Ice type E4, remember? Okay. Jazzy going Fire. I've said Grass like 3 times in a row, so I'm gonna switch it up and say Fairy. And let's hope I'm wrong, because Fairy would be really bad when I got all these dragons. But something's telling me we're gonna get Fire and Grass. Also, keep in mind the champion could be anybody. So the Fire or Grass could be champ as well. Okay, it's like a Ghost Arena, but who is it? It's Koga. Ninja actually said that. He did. Like right as soon as we won against Agatha, he like typed Koga right away. I do remember that. That's a point for Ninja right there. Great call. Nah, I think you said, I see you just said Fire Flint right now, but yeah, you said Koga like right after we beat Agatha. And this is why I wanted to teach a Rock Slide. Okay. A few things Crobat can do, right? Crobat can Taunt. Crobat can Toxic, but I have Lumberry, so I don't really care. This is also a Pokemon, a reason why I should have stayed Jolly. Because even after a Dragon Dance, I probably don't outspeed it, being adamant, because I got no EVs on me. There's a lot of things that can happen here on this turn 1, right? I'm going to click DD, but he might Taunt, so going for Outrage is the better play. But again, I'm trying to rip a hole in this guy's team, so it's either Toxic, which instantly gets healed with Lumberry, or it's Taunt to shut down Dragon Dance, which would be really bad, or don't forget about Super Fang. Super Fang to cut my HP in half would also be really bad, especially if I don't outspeed on turn 2. He goes Toxic. Okay. That's good that we didn't get taunted. It's unfortunate to burn Lumberry right now, but we'll just have to work around the poison later. I mean the confusion. Assuming I live long enough to even get confused from the 2 or 3 outrages. So let's do this, but so Crobat's probably still faster, but we'll see, because I'm adamant with no EVs on me. But I'm okay. Is this strong enough to one-shot? Probably, yeah. Okay. No Sash. That's the best situation we could have hoped for right there, actually. Muck. Now see, from here, if he has no more like levitating poison types, we go crazy with EQ, but Muck also gets Ice Punch, but he dies in 1 hit. Holy Haxorus, man. Okay. We get the 2-turn Johnson. Now we're confused. This is a Mon with Ice Attack, so maybe we don't risk this here. Now, of course, everybody knows Tentacle learns Ice Beam, right? And Blizzard. But man, if I still have my Lumberry and I was not confused right now, I'd blow this thing up with an Earthquake. AV Prim is a good counter to an Ice Attack, but then he's just going to switch it up and go with Poison moves anyway. Jumpluff for the Acro. I don't even know what I did with Goodra here. I did make it Acid Spray, which is interesting. I can't do any damage to this. Garchomp's the best option, right? But you can't really switch out into what's probably going to be an Ice Beam. So this is kind of why we sack out Creamy and then get a free switch into Chomp. It's kind of the play here. But see, regular Chomp would be faster than Tentacle. The Mega might not be. It probably is. Let's look at Garchomp's EVs real quick. So he has a 26 IV in speed, which is really good, and he also got 88 speed EVs. Those EVs ended up working out kind of nice. EQ it up. Nah, Well, Hax lives in ice attack, but I am confused. Okay, you think Karen? Right? We're here to take chances, chat. Let's EQ it up, man. We got the speed boost. We would one-shot it. Can I dance through the confusion? I like it because you said that. Damn it. I was feeling it, bro. Oh, we live Sludge Bomb. We live Sludge Bomb. Yeah, the poison doesn't matter. As long as he didn't go for an ice attack. Okay, we get another chance. New life, new life. One turn confusion is crazy. Bye, Tentacruel. See ya. No, you called it. Good call, good call. I was about to switch out into Alcremie to sack it. 79 to 46. We still live, yeah, on 13. Venomoth, the Quivermon. We just blow this thing up with an outrage. See ya. Might be Sash with Quiver, but we have priorities. It doesn't matter. Okay. Haxorus got 4 KOs. I was only hoping for 2, and he got 4. Also should have saved Haxorus. That's a good Pokemon, but now because it's Koga, we just go win with Chomp. Easy money. He ain't gonna have an answer at this point for it. Koga, I just got done saying you were not going to have an answer for Garchomp. This is the only poison type that you can actually beat a Garchomp with. Are you kidding me right now? There's just no way, bro. There's just no way. I mean, sheesh, man. If I Mega, do I live D-Max Cannon? I don't even know, bro. Dude. This is literally the only thing he could, only poison type he could have had that could beat a Garchomp. You know what, guys? I think we just have to risk it for the biscuit. Look, this has been a hell of a run. If Chomp gets blown up right here, it is what it is, man. Truly. I think I just go EQ because I think I one-shot it with EQ. I don't really need a skill shot. Skill shot would be nice. It would ensure I sweep this guy, but I bet you a Mega Chomp can one-shot this thing with EQ. Is this a bad idea to stay in? Yes. But let's look at the alternatives, right? Yeah. After we lost it and released it, Koga found it. I'm not surprised. That seems like something Koga would do. So here's the alternatives, right? We could go Prim or Alcremie. I would go Alcremie. On what should be a Dynamax Cannon. Where do I go from there? Is the question, right? What is this gonna do against an Eternatus? So even if I sacked it, like, ideally the play would be to sack Alcremie, go to Goodra, try to fish for a Paralysis with Dragon Breath, then Garchomp wins. But Goodra could take a Dynamax Cannon, obviously. This thing is an absolute unit. But then I'm sacking Alcremie and Goodra just to hope to fish for a Paralysis on the one turn that I get to click Dragon Breath. So, is that really worth it? No, because if I lose Chomp, I think we still just... Man, I really hope you outspeed right now, Chomp. Is it worth Mega-ing right now? I don't know how much more Spadef I get. I only know about the power on Mega Garchomp. I don't know about the Spadef. So Spadef goes from 85 to 95. I only get a plus 10. I get the minus 10 speed. I know that. It goes from 102 to 92. That's the only thing I remember, right? I remember about the power and the speed, but I barely get any Spadef. But it might be the difference. At the cost of probably ensuring that I don't outspeed this. Why does he have to have this, bro? This is the only thing, man. You have to Mega. I agree. I don't see another option. I really don't. The only other play is to go Alcremie, eventually sack it, go Goodra, fish for a Paralysis on one turn. I don't think that's worth it. I think we just full send it, man. If this is the end, this is the end. But if I live, I guarantee you I one-shot with EQ. Just be faster for no reason. Hands off the wheel. I clicked the button already. Please, Garchomp. There's no way I'm faster than this, bro. Oh, it's over, chat. That's it. That's it. No, it's over. I lived. No. How did I live? Okay, that's good, but it's not over yet. What's his last? How did I live? It's freaking Beedrill. Where's Swizzle at? I see you in here. Yeah. Nah, if I lose Garchomp to a Beedrill, bro. I didn't see anything about an air balloon, right? No, I didn't see that. How did I live? I thought it was over for sure. Okay, after all that, there's no way I lose Garchomp to a Beedrill, right? No way. I can't. Dude, hey. You know Swizzle back behind the... Oh, he knows. Yeah, you love your bee. Okay. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? It's Beedrill, right? Isn't Chomp faster? I have to be faster. But if he's freaking Focus Sash with Twin Needle, I might punch my computer screen right now. Oh, Mega B. Oh, crap. Thank you, Sprouts. Oh, crap. It's Mega Beedrill with adaptability. I forgot. I did not even think about that. Yeah, okay, Ninja said it too. No, you guys are right. You guys are right. Oh, no. We're not out of this yet. Uh-oh. I'm just trying to see if, like, if he doesn't have that much speed on him, could I outspeed him? This thing is obviously way faster than Chomp. Yes. Base 145 versus... Oh, nah. I mean, it literally still has 40 physical defense. Like, it dies in any physical hit. Jumpluff actually bones this thing with a single acrobatics, but the problem is, I ain't gonna live a hit, man. Yeah. Yeah, 145 speed is insane. 40 defense is pathetic, but how do I land a hit, right? It's gonna finish off Chomp. I think we have to sack Alk. And just going Gooch. I go Jumpluff first, try to win with Man, why didn't I put a Focus Sash on Pluff? I don't have one, but well, it's because I'm acrobatics. I wasn't gonna put a sash on it anyway, but oh, this is actually really fitting. After T-Swizzle in the Leaf Green playthrough. Well, okay, Garchomp doesn't have any boosts on it yet. I should have scale shot it, but it doesn't have any boosts. So we sack. We have to sack the cake. Oh crap! And we'll figure it out from there. If he doesn't have a poison move, like Jumpluff could maybe live. We gotta see the set. Okay, U-turn. Like Jumpluff. Wait, actually, that was pathetic. Okay, yeah, you have jab. Yeah. Man, Gudra could probably live a hit, but Prim ain't taking that. Nor is Pluff. Dude, this is so annoying to have to sack everybody on the team. Like, yes, could I win if I guarantee you I win if I potion Garchomp, right? Obviously. Just take it out with EQ. But I don't want a potion, man. I don't want to. No, Gooch definitely takes a hit. I could fish for a para. But obviously I have the guaranteed win if I potion, but I don't want to do it, man. I don't want to do it. If we're not strong enough to beat Mega Beedrill, we don't deserve the dub. These both have 30%, right? Actually, oddly enough, Body Slam might do more because it has such bad Phys Dev. Gooch definitely lives. Maybe I live 2. He went knock. Okay, we live 2 hit. Holy. We don't. That wasn't even a stab attack. Poison Jab would have boned me. Damn it, man. We don't get the para. Yeah, a little cheeky para for the boys. That would have been clean. But no para, bro. That was a knockoff. That wasn't even a stab attack, and it did over half. So P-Jab kills for sure. I think we're swept. Unless does Primarina's Aqua Jet get it from here? Oh, I wish I had some other form of priority. Hold on. Let's do some math here, right? That was an 85 base power body slam coming off a 178 attack. Primarina's got 149, which is less, but Aqua Jet is stab, which still only makes it 60. So it doesn't, there's not even close. It does, it'll do a decent chunk, but it doesn't do anywhere near half. So Body Slam was stronger. I know, I could have went for Muddy Water, but no, Gooch goes, but the problem is, like, Beedrill one-shots the rest of the team, so it's actually over. It just depends if he tweaks and goes for not Poison Jab on Jump Bluff. But Poison Jab finishes off Gooch. It one-shots Prim. I outspeed and get KO'd by Chomp from that range, and then Jump Bluff gets blown up by a Poison. It's over, it's over. The only way is if he tweaks and clicks the stupid move, but nah. That's it, Swizzle, you did it to me. You got me with the Mega B. Man, anything but Eternatus, right? Garchomp's at full health. We just dominate Mega Beedrill. There's no way Prim takes a P-Jab. There's literally no way. I mean, I still click Jet in case I crit. But if I randomly live a P-Jab, which I don't, I easily two-shot with Jet, but I'm not going to get a second one off. So we try Fluff. Let's disable the other two clowns here. This ain't going to work either. Obviously, Acrobatic smokes this thing, but I ain't living a jab. He U-turns. I don't know. I might. Let's go, Jump Bluff. We had to try it, right? Koga tweaked. He tweaked. You're lucky he doesn't have sword. Yeah. If he has Swords Dance, those GG's. Oh, man. This game is sending me, man. You know how hard it was to work to rebuild that team back to 6 Pokemon, and just right away, 3 of them gone. Oh, my goodness, bro. Haxorus could have swept his ass if I could have shaken off the paralysis. I mean, that one turn of confusion was tough, but it's okay. I got lucky with confusion. Dude. I need to add another badge. This game is so hard. I'm telling you, you guys know it's all because of that Eternatus. Let me actually move Jump Bluff. I'm just going to put it over here. If he didn't have Eternatus, obviously, Beedrill, I don't even think it could two-shot Mega Garchomp. I don't. And we would have just one-shot it with an EQ. Like, it didn't matter, but I was at so low health after tanking that Dynamax cannon. We have to go here. So we only get one Pokemon. Garchomp's gonna have to hard carry. He's gonna have to. Maybe we get Iron Valiant back. At this point, because we only have such little amount of Pokemon, we have to have setup. We have to have setup sweepers. Kind of weird that I keep getting a fairy catching content. Oh, Clefable. I love Clefable. About to put T-Wave on this thing and control all you guys. Yeah, it is, Jazz. Mega Beedrill is such a great design. Okay, see what else pops up. No more of those. Whim for weather control plus like charming stuff plus Memento. Whim gets Memento, which would really let Garchomp get a free Swords Dance. Clef is just so versatile in what it can do. IDs, EV, they don't matter at this point of the game. Nah, you know what? I'm not Douche Bun. Okay. Damn it. Ooh. Actually, if I can get my hands on a light clay, which I can't at this point. Look, Clefable, in my opinion, Clefable is a better Pokemon than Grimmsnarl and Whimsicott. But due to the circumstances of what I'm doing right now, Grimmsnarl and Whimsicott are both more useful because I could have Mementoed with Whimsicott, right, to sack it. I also, you know, had screens. Whimsicott can do so many things to neutralize a Pokemon. Whimsicott can do a lot of stuff to like slow down a Pokemon and let Garchomp set up for free on it, right? Same with Grimmsnarl because of the screens, but I don't have a clay. Do have Prankster. Some pretty cracked IVs. I'd obviously change the set. We just go Foul Play plus dual screen and like Sucker or something like that, but Spirit Break maybe. But another Valiante is tempting. Because that could be a choice mon. Oh, this stream's tweaking like crazy right now too. I'm dropping frames. Hopefully you guys can still see it. Grimmsnarl for the win? Shit, I might have to, man. You can't see if he learns the screens, though. I don't know. I'm going to move tutor anyway. Which is actually... No, I don't know if this leads to move tutor. You know what? We are going Grim. Let's have some fun with Grim Snarl. Oh, come on. The stream needs to stabilize, bro. I'm dropping too many frames. I've been live for too long. Nobody cares about Carbink. That was the one that would have won the contest. What does this lead? Okay, it does lead here. I don't need to potion. I also don't get the opportunity to level cap to 97, but that's okay. We have to go here. Oh, it looks good. Okay. I just see that it's like dropping hella frames. Okay, light clay, please. Realistically, and he should have everything available at this point, but this guy's been trolling me all day. Okay, you got the clay. Realistically, I should have probably went with Valiant, but because we found out that the booster energy is bugged, that's kind of why we're going Grim Snarl instead. Plus, we can get screens on this fool, hopefully. Yeah, right. If it could evolve, if Carbink into Ooh. Look, this guy can also do some stuff on his own because we have Prankster. You can bulk up and actually boost your stats pretty good, and then like Draining Punch, Lariat. You know, like this thing on its own can. But I'm kind of gonna use it to support the team. But on its own, it can actually do stuff. Okay, light screen. Here it is. Hold on. He might learn it though. Let me check what we can do with Grim. We also, you know, we are gonna be able to get some kind of priority, whether it be Sucker. Okay, he's already got Sucker. He also has Fake Out as well, so Sucker, you know, they can play around it. They can't really play around a Fake Out. So I probably do Fake Out. Man, we could go Fake Out and Sucker on this thing. Just have no regular attacks on it. Is that risky? Yes, but this guy's here to just kind of play a role. But we don't get screens that way. But go ahead and add the Sprite here. We'll get the screens here and we'll just jump in there. We got the clay. There's nothing else really to do here at this point. But he does have a very, very interesting moveset on Grim Snarl. This guy can do a lot of stuff. I kind of like the idea of Foul Play though, as my Dark Attack over Sucker. Trick's always the thing too, but where's Reflect? Alphabetical. No, I already did Reflect. Light Screen, the other one. I think I'm gonna roll with Foul Play as my attack. Okay, let's go. Again, the level cap is 97 though, and Grim's only at 88, so I still feel like I have to lead with Garchomp. And if it's a bad matchup for Chomp, we just switch into Puff, sack it, and go from there, man. It's as easy as that, actually. Just need to find the clay. Here we go. Okay. Really not much to think about. And we still have 3 battles to get to, right? An E4 member, a champion, and the rival Shauna. And it's now pretty late at night for me, so I'm starting to get hungry. I still haven't actually had like a real meal. I've just been snacking in between the breaks. So I kind of got to pick up the pace here, as I'm starting to get hella hungry. But let's see what we can do with Chomp. I don't know, man. What do we got? Okay, Mallow. I knew we were going to get grassy terrain. I knew it was coming. Champion might be Sunny Day. Fire type champ. Man, I hope the stream stabilizes. Well, it's probably just going to get a little glitchy for you guys. Oh. That's so bad because of Spore. Low-key kind of just have to stay in and go for the Fire Fang. Maybe it just goes Earth Power or Giga Drain. Okay. The picture might just go in and out of, like, clarity because of, this is so bad right now. Oh, this is a horrible lead matchup. I two-shot with Fire Fang. The problem is, I might get put to sleep here, which is really, really bad. Really bad. That's why I can't Swords Dance. I gotta at least take the damage. Maybe you know, Oh, he spikes. Okay, okay, okay. Now we scale shot, actually. Might as well get a speed boost. He's faster because of, yeah. The spikes thing was his ability. Okay. It guarantees that, like, status moves don't miss or whatever. Melicium might. I don't even know how to say it. Okay. We hit level cap. Everyone's at 97. We do get healed, which is nice. But I need a window to SD. This doesn't even learn Ice Punch, right? Would I not just SD on this fool right here? I did drop my defense, though. So he's gonna what? Knock off? Again, I'm still not even paying attention if I'm getting the speed boost and the defense drop. I think Scale Shot might actually be bugged. Would I one-shot this fool with a Fire Fang? This might be my window to SD and potentially win the battle, but... if I didn't get a speed boost and he did like two Lariats, that would... I don't know. I think this is actually my window to SD, guys. What's he gonna... he's gonna click Power Whip like a terrain boosted... Do you think it survives? I think it does too, because Fire Fang's just too weak. What's the attack looking like? 412. Which goes over 800 after an SD. Nah, he don't live this. He ain't bulky like that. Respect, Zarude. Okay, that's actually really bad because after terrain and the defense boost, he definitely lives next turn. So now I have no choice but to SD. But I am faster, so I must have got the boost from Scale Shot. Oh, I don't like the SD, but I have to. Literally no choice here. The CC gonna hurt, or oh shit, it's a whip. Oh, we barely lived. Okay. We should take it out though, it's gonna be close, I had no choice but to SD though, no choice. Come on, Chomp, this fool literally has to hard carry and just try to one-shot everything. Okay. This terrain's gonna help, but it's all gonna come... If there's a Kartana with a focus dash, you know, GG's, buddy. Rotom with the... This does not live. Unless it's your Sashmon, but... At this point, I think you guys, I think we just actually have to full send it and hope there's no Sashmons. Or that I never miss Fire Fang. Because realistically, like... Look, if it's Sash, I get blown up by a Leaf Storm, I get it. Could also miss Leaf Storm, so... But what's the alternative? We really don't have an answer for this, so I think it's time to just full send it the rest of the battle. This is +1 speed, +2 attack, over 800 attack Fire Fang. Literally nobody lives this unless they're Sash. Or somehow like Scarf to outspeed. Don't have it, Mallow. She's gonna do the thing again where she got the Focus Sash Mon in the back. I don't know why they'd be doing that. The more turns of terrain, the better for me. Decky Dewey. That's not Sash and gets absolutely ripped apart by a Fire Fang. See ya. Yeah, we have to do it with Chomp, bro. We have to. My palms are sweaty, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be honest with you guys. I should be faster, though, right after the Scale Shot boost. There ain't no way you live in a fire. Literally, I'm telling you guys, nothing lives Fire Fang unless it's Sash. Nothing. Okay. Look at Chomp go. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that, man. What is it? What is it? A Mega. It's not a Mega. It's Jogerpon. The Fire Hearth Flame guy. In that case, SD's stronger and SD. EQ's stronger and it doesn't miss, right? Fire Fang can miss and it's only neutral, nor is it stab. It's like half the power, right? But EQ is weakened in the grassy terrain. Oh, why do you have a Joger, bro? Also, Prim can't deal with this. Is Scale Shot... 2 hits of Scale Shot is 50 base power. And EQ gets cut in half in grassy terrain, right? So it's essentially 50 VP. So oddly enough, Fire Fang's actually my strongest attack. Because it's 65. He outspeeds. Douche, I'm dead. Oh, there was no choice. See, why did she wait for the last Mon, bro? Always sending that shit out at the end. There was no other play, though. We might be able to recover the PC. Hold on. We just have to get out of this somehow. But how? Prim gets outsped, one shot by a whip. Oh, if only whip could have missed, bro. There's just no way. There's a way. There's a way. There's no point to fake out. We probably just click reflect. Although, does that even do anything? Like, why not just try to hope I could take something where I could foul play twice? Nah, there's no way out of this, actually. Reflect is a better play. Maybe Prim can live. And hopefully lets me get off a foul play, but I kind of wanted that damage. Okay. Yeah, if we get through this, we might find him at PC, but... Why do you have to hit the whip, bro? Oh, he swords danced. Foul play is actually about to go hard. I'm glad I did this. Oh! Foul played one-shot his ass. Damn it. That's because of the Torment Curse. Well, he couldn't click Power Whip again the next turn, but he clicked Trailblaze. He could have went back to Power Whip, but he went for SD. Literally just got one shot. No, bro. Give me that freaking computer right now. Only 2 badges to go. A random champion and then the rival Shauna. But if we don't get Chomp back, we're cooked, man. No! Give me that computer, please. No, you didn't give it to me. Unless it's just going to render in behind bug catching guy. Oh, we're cooked. We're cooked. I don't have a setup on now. No. Okay, let's go through the bush. Damn it, man. Just be a Garchomp for no reason, right? I could actually do some stuff too. A little Sand Rush, last respects, but I gotta be honest, you guys, I don't see how we keep this going anymore. Unless it's a fire type gym leader, I set up the rain and Primarina goes ham. And we get one last chance at the PC. We really need to hope it is fire. Or ground. Primarina can do stuff against ground, but it's... I don't know, Primarina's too slow to really sweep anybody, you know what I mean? Unless we change it to a CM. To a CM set. Whatever. Let's try to catch Houndstone. Damn it, man. It's not over. We are down astronomically bad right now, but we're not out. We're not out. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't know how we get past a champion, but we don't know what type the champion's gonna have, so it could happen. It could happen. Oh man. And I think, didn't we get catching contests after this, and then full rest stop? We gonna need something crazy, but maybe we can find a mega at the catching contest. If we do, I'm gonna prioritize whatever mega to hopefully find the thing after that. Okay, let me add Houndstone Sprite over the Mega Chomp. Unfortunate. All things considered, though, let's also be thankful that Mallow sent out... Oh, yeah, it is a catching contest. Is there really nothing here? Sometimes they just take a while to render in, but there's nothing there. Let's be thankful she sent out the Ogerpon last. Because obviously, it was still faster than the Chomp, right? She could have pulled it out at any point. Ice types? I don't really like any ice type megas, but... Again, I'm going to prioritize a mega in case we can't get Chomp back. Oh, shit. There's no way you give me backs. Dude, I have to, bro. I need a Dragon Dance Pokemon in order to win this. Even though it's not shiny, do we name this Jazzy 2.0 just for the vibes? Or is this Dre the Baxcalibur? Because we saved the shiny one for Jazz because it's special. Jazz likes shinies. But Dre also be talking a big game about how Bax is going to beat my Garchomp, so let's see if he's right. Let's see if he's right. It's also very tempting to go after Weavile, but I love Weavile. Oh, cracked IVs too. Oh. Yeah. I don't care what else shows up. Get me out of here. I seen the ice face guy. Not interested. Sorry, Jazz, but you're the more special shiny one. This one gonna be Dre. Oh, so Titan was in there too? Damn. It didn't spawn in yet, but it would have came in later. Okay, regular Baxcalibur sprite, not the shiny one. It's different. Okay, so no megas for this next fight, but we do have Dragon Dance. If I can get, you know, loaded dice plus Icicle Spear, we can literally win the game with Baxcalibur alone. That's such an insane combo. And maybe this is finally the time that we do it, right? It's got the dice. Everything should be on the table at this point. I'd be shocked if there's something that's not here. Also, do I pre-buy a Garchomp? I might actually do that. If she has the Garchomp stone, I'm actually going to buy it right now. In case we can pull that full out later, but... Because I don't remember if they keep their items when you recover them out of the PC. At this point, also all the Mega Stones are probably going to be here. This costs a lot of money, 11k, and I only have 34. Like, this is a horrible idea. But I don't know. I don't know if he comes back. Again, assuming we find the PC, but this is a little pre-purchase to ensure that if we find a Garchomp, at least we have a Mega for the final fight. No, but I mean, Baxcalibur can literally do this by himself. Dragon Dance, Lumberry. No, loaded dice. Right. Again, no EVs on it, so it's gonna be pretty weak and slow, but we're just gonna roll Ice Shard, EQ, and Icicle Spear. Although, no, I need EQ. We don't roll a Shard. I'm gonna make a bad idea and go in there with no priority, because I really think it's gonna be a fire type trainer. I do. I could buy as many Carbos as I can to try to be able to outspeed stuff. We're gonna have the power after a Dragon Dance. We just might not have the speed after a DD to sweep. So that's why I don't know. Plus I need the dice here and the attack to go with it. We can level up here. It's a full rest stop, so we can hit level 100 at the Chansey thing. Where was Icicle Spear? I think it was moved. It was moved to her. Let's go ahead and take out Chansey real quick. Then we heal up at the Pokemon Center. We get Icicle Spear, and we hope that Bax can just do this, man. Dre, I know it's late at night. You might not still be here, but I believe in you, big dog. We gonna get it done right here. And then we're gonna recover Garchomp, and that's gonna be how we win this thing with those two. Okay. Man, this is gonna be tough. Give me Icicle Spear, buddy. No, not Primarina. We also can do stuff with Houndstone. Don't sleep on that guy. It can do stuff. What am I looking for? Icicle Spear. Right, here it is. Okay. We probably do just run Glaive. I think I have to run Glaive, right? Like, Ice Shard is interesting, because what if it is a ground type? I genuinely think, you guys, this is going to come down to either ground or fire. And I hope I'm wrong. But ground is going to take place in a sandstorm. Fire type trainer would take place in sunny days. So either way, I feel like Drake can do this here. Of course, we need an Adamant Mint. And I really wouldn't be able to afford that many calciums. Wait, does he not already have the dice? Oh, I just have 2 of them. Okay, whatever. Adamant Mint. And Houndstone is sassy. I'll see if I can buy a mint. Look, we could get a Scarf Houndstone with Sand Rush if it is a thing, and we save that for the last half. 250 base power. Well, I guess we only have 5 months, so it'd be a 200 base power last respects. That ain't no joke. This is our emergency mon in the back. Yeah, here it is. 50 base power, but gets boosted by 50 for every fainted ally, right? So normally if it's a 6v6 battle, you send this thing out last when you had 5 teammates KO'd. It's a 250 base power attack. And we already have Sand Rush. And we have Sneak. We can do some stuff with this. But I'm going to go ahead and Scarf it anyway, because if it is a fire type trainer, we're going to need that. I don't really like play rough, by the way. I'll have to find a better attack for that. Okay. Adamant Mints. Yes, sir. Okay. We have a chance. We have a chance. We have a chance. I still think I lead Bax and I just try to sweep whoever this is. Because again, Bax can't get burnt with thermal exchange, but it can still get paralyzed, of course. So we'll see. Grim is relaxed nature. That doesn't really matter, but careful's slightly better for it. Okay, let's cook. Let's cook. We got this. We got this. And then all I need is a better moveset. Well, realistically, let me just pay attention to Houndstone and Dre. They're the two most important here. Okay, all we need is a Scarf. And probably something over Play Rough and Trick. Those are kind of garbage. I need to go buy a Scarf, though. Now, look, this Bax Caliber, unfortunately, is going to be very weak and very slow because it has no EVs. So I might even need to DD twice. That's on the table. I'm also not really going to have any more money after this to buy Calcium, so we're just going with raw stats on these two that we just caught. I don't have enough money to, like, boost their stats. So here, Houndstone, take the Scarf. Where are we at? Where are we at? Scarf. A Focus Sash for Jump Bluff, I think, is actually a play. It would really hurt with Acrobatics, but once the Sash gets consumed and used up, then it's in effect. So realistically, like, trying to Scarf this, or Sash this thing so I can maybe get off a Sleep Powder. Not Scarf. Sash. Might actually save my ass. It might. Oh, right. The shop prices are increased because of the curse that we got, but it's whatever. That's why everything is so damn expensive right now. I was kind of confused about that. Alright, we Sash the Fluff. At least let me get a Seed Bomb off, right? Or even it's a weakened flying attack, Acrobatics, but whatever. Okay. Better coverage for... No, we ain't got no more cash now, shit. Better coverage for Dre and Houndstone. Obviously, I'm not rolling Takedown. Do we go Icicle Spear or do we go Glaive? I think we go Glaive on this. We only need that juice. Gotta have the juice, man. Get rid of Takedown. Okay, Dre's good to go. What do we do with this guy? I don't like Play Rough, and I don't think we need Trick at all. So I'll take Crunch, and we'll go pay some money at the tutor. We'll take Crunch over Trick. I could also Trick Scarf something to neutralize it. That's not a bad play. It's really not. Let's see what else Houndstone can learn here. Even though realistically all we're going to do is click the Ghost move and send it out last, so... But in a pinch, like, Trick Scarf can do something. Endeavor. Scyfangs to break screens. I don't have enough money, but I could easily get money for that. We got plenty of garbage in the bag to sell. Oh, you know what? We just rolling last respects, man. Let's have some fun, chat. Let's get in there. And let's see if these guys can do it, man. Oh, I didn't heal up at the center, but I'll do that in a minute. Okay, Adamant Loaded Dice. Adamant Sand Rush with the Scarf. We'll even outspeed Excadrills. That's all I need. Let's go. Let's go. I genuinely think it's going to be Fire or Ground. Because I know this game's going to try to make it hard. So they're going to try to put me in Perma Sun. Can we get Rain Dance on Jump Bluff, actually? I feel like Jump Bluff can learn Rain Dance. Or what about Grim? What about Grim? I think he learns that too. And Jump Bluff does learn Rain Dance. And we have a Sash. I think this is the play, actually. We need to get Rain Dance on Jump Bluff to break either weather, sand or sun. I don't have to, but having the option is good. This might actually help me. But I think we might have to buy it, which was bad. We do have to buy it. Oh, this is going to cost a lot of money. Okay, hold on, hold on. Last adjustment and we're good to go. How much does it cost? This is going to be bad. Especially because I think it's a TM, which costs way more than TRs. Okay, 20k basically. Gary? It could be Gary. Could literally be anybody here as a champion. Okay, how do we make money? We sell, like, Violites. We literally have to get to 20k to afford Rain Dance. This is wild. I'm gonna have to sell a lot of stuff right now. I don't like letting go of a life orb, but it's worth a lot of money, so we do it. Incense isn't worth anything. I'm keeping the choice band. I'm getting rid of everything else. 20k is actually insane. Because of the shop price is getting boosted by 40%. Gary punching bag. I'd beat that thing up so much. I'm gonna sell all these Evo items. This will probably get me like hopefully 14 to 16k. I got a lot of them and they're worth, every 2 of them gets me like a K. 500 each. I have 3 malicious armors. We found so many of those things in this run. Man, we are digging deep right now to try to get this job done here. This is crazy. How long is the stream in total? 7 hours and 40 minutes today? Wow. Oh, this is crazy. Okay, we do get there. Almost. I have nectars too, it's crazy. Get rid of those. No, I need the Poké Doll. We might actually need that after this. How much did mints go for? That's a decent amount. Okay, it was like 19.6, so we're good. Okay. Thank you, I appreciate that. Oh man, we're getting Rain Dance. We might put it on Grimmsnarl and... I'm pretty sure Grimmsnarl learns it too. But I know Jump Left does because we just checked it. Oh jeez, we're in the bottom of the bag here, but it's gonna work, man. We gonna find that Chomp again. And even if we don't, it was still a Mega Evolution run, right? We're gonna get to knock out a Mega Evolution Pokemon for the win at the end. I just went all the way around the bag and I can't find Rain Dance. Where's the TMs? Here it is. I literally have 4 Pokemon that can learn. Baxcalibur learns Rain Dance. Really? Well, it definitely goes on Fluff and Puff here. What about a Scarf Houndstone with Rain Dance? Because I don't care about... Oh, this is a play, actually. I'm not clicking Swords Dance in that battle. No way. If it comes down to where I need to click Swords Dance with Jump Left, we already lost. I'll tell you that right now. So we also put Rain Dance on a Scarf Houndstone. Over Play Rough, actually. I don't think I'm going to need Play Rough. Plus, I miss Play Rough and Zen Headbutt all the time, so... I don't like those 2 moves. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Did I full heal everybody with the center lady? I did. We're in, man. We're in. Who is going to be the champion? I'm still calling either fire or ground. In which case, I'm changing that weather. If it's a bad matchup for Bax. Also, like, Light Clay Grim lead to sack. If I get past this fight, 100% I lead Grimmsnarl in the final fight just to go for, like, a screens, sack it, and set up for the win, right? But also, do I do that now to, like, ensure that I get there? Give me better odds to get there. I think I save Grim. We're just gonna hope Dre can do it, man. Repeat those stats one last time for Dre. 200 speed. Okay, so after a Dragon Dance, we're exactly at 300, which is pretty bad. Pretty bad for a level 100 Pokemon. To only have 300 speed. That's what happens when you have 0 EVs on you. But, you know, Charizard at level 100. If it's modest, maxes out at 299 speed, so we outspeed it by 1 point. Okay, let's go. Who is it? It's Opal, the fairy lady. No shot. Okay. Battle in misty terrain, so no priority. No fake out with Grimmsnarl. I mean, that's psychic terrain. Never mind. No status. I can't get Thunder Waved or put to sleep as Baxcalibur. I might DD. Who is this in the lead? Oh, this could have Charm. Misty terrain might help. I literally cannot get status. But this thing gets Cotton Guard. It can literally go to +3 defense right now. It also could charm me to nuke my attack, so I don't think this is the Pokemon to set up on. Could I set up on this? Yes. Moonblast is also going to hurt a shit ton, but... Oh, why is it a Whimsicott? Whimsicott has 45 different moves that can click right now, and they're all really, really good. Really good. Oh, this is a horrible lead matchup for Dre. It's faster, right? So it can smoke me really hard with the terrain boosted Moonblast. But oh, like a lot of other fairy types besides this, I'm clicking Dragon Dance without even thinking about it. My job for the week, I work for a soda company and I stack soda cans on pallets all day and then load them in the back of the truck. Dude, this is such a bad matchup. Obviously, it doesn't matter if it's Sash, Ioko with Icicle Spear. Easy money, right? The issue here is Moonblast would hurt a lot, but it goes Charm, it goes Cotton Guard. There's so many things that this thing does. It can Memento and just nuke my attack. So, like, setting up with Dre here is not an option. It's either I click Spear or I switch. I'll take so much damage from Moonblast, though. Man. Jumpluff v Whimsicott is also interesting, right? Also, Prim has a decent matchup. I think I need to get rid of this before I try to set up with Dre. But I hate switching turn 1, I really do. They put me at a horrible disadvantage. We go Jumpluff. And if and when it goes down, because I don't think I win this one, but it's Moonblast, right? Yeah, that's a smart play. We got to go Grim and get up that light screen first, man. Have to. Special attack drop doesn't matter. Oddly enough, Acro does no damage now. Defog doesn't matter. It's kind of cool, though. It gets rid of my hazards, but... Oh, actually... Oh. I wasn't even thinking about the... I forgot the terrain was up, but I just figured it was like a fairy background. I wasn't even thinking about that. Now you can status my Max Caliber, which is kind of annoying. Okay, she's pivoting. Ugh. Jeezing. Pokemon with Will-O-Wisp, but I don't care. His backs can't get burnt. Also, we didn't see a notification about neutralizing gas. So I think this is actually a Levitate one. But I would need at least 2 Dragon Dances and still probably a 5-hitter with Spear to take it out. I miss. Unfortunate, but it does have Will-O-Wisp. Oh, this is doable, you guys. This is doable. But that's... This thing's going to be annoying with Black Sludge. I don't really need to save this Jumpluff for anything. I'm not trying to sack it. I'm just trying to give myself a free switch into backs and hopefully get 2 Dragon Dances. But I'm going to need a 3-turn sleep. No, I need a 4-turn sleep for 2 Dragon Dances. That's the first turn. Second turn when I come in on the switch. Now this thing can't hit me as hard, though, with, like, Strange Steam, right? Because Fairy Terrain's gone. So I could go Grim. I kind of wanted to smoke this guy right now with Dre. Because I feel like Weezing is not that strong offensively, right? If there's anybody we could set up on, it might be this. And I have it as sleep, right? If I can get out of control with Dragon Dances, the game's over. But I got it, and I get at least 1 for free, but... I think because I have no EVs, I think I have to go for 2 of them. Because she's going to have either a Mega... She's going to have a freaking Xerneas again. I have to go 2. She's going to have a Xerneas. We're finally going to get revenge on it. We got super lucky with 3-turn sleep. Do we get 4? No. Can't Will-O-Wisp me. Got Thermal Exchange, buddy. Now she's panicking. With 2 Dragon Dances, so now our speed and attack are both doubled. I don't know if I get greedy for a third one. I don't think I do. 350 attack, so we have over 700 attack now. I think that's good enough, and we have 400 speed. She might be cooked. Whimsicott is still going to be a problem, depending on what it does, if it goes for Prankster Memento. But apart from Whimsicott, she might be cooked. We have dice again, so we're guaranteed 4 hits with Icicle Spirits. Either 4 or 5, but we're guaranteed at least 4. Crit actually helps. But I think we still got it with 4 anyway. That sleep on Jumpluff was huge. That's a problem. I mean, Earthquake's a 2-shot, but... And now you get this back up. Oh, she gonna shit on me with a Moonblast. which is kind of why I was thinking about going for more Dragon Dances. EQ doesn't one-shot. This thing's way too bulky. And Spear's gonna do even less. No, this thing's gonna smoke me with a Moonblast, man. Yeah. CM, we win. She's gonna have a Xerneas, but I'll outspeed it and one-shot it with Icicle Spear, so it doesn't matter. Nah, she trolled. All you gotta do right there is click Moonblast. You're doing, at a minimum, 80%. With a terrain-boosted Moonblast. Huh. She tweaked. Doesn't even Cotton Guard, that thing's gone. True. What is she gonna have, like a what mega is she gonna have? A Mega Guardy? No, they always have multiple legendaries at this point. That dies to a spear. See ya. Nah, she's cooked. Dre did it, man. Shout out to Baxcalibur. Still, this one got set up, right? Jazzy's still better. Dre, I love you, bro. But Jazzy the GOAT. We all know that, right? I think we can all agree. Now Creamy gets blown up by an Icicle Spear. Probably just 2 of them. Don't even need the 3rd and the 4th. Watch this. Okay, we need the 3rd, but the shiny Baxcalibur is still better. It just didn't really get a chance to set up the way that this one did. We got super lucky with the Sleep Powder. 3 turns of sleep. It's over, man. It's over. Enamorous. That was her other one. Oh, GG's. Okay. We made it to the champion. Can we get Garchomp back somehow? Nah, we cooked. Opal just got shat on. Time to call Bidet and get that fool in here. By the way, why did they name that guy Bidet? That's the little thing that squirt water, you know what I mean? And of course they did it in in the region based on the UK. Why did they name that kid Bidet? The one that like studies under Opal and becomes the fairy gym leader after she retires. Kind of a sus way that they name that guy. Okay. Anyway, nobody cares about Bidet. It all comes down to us v Shauna for the win, man. 1 more to go. No, please render in the computer. We could get a 6th member, or we could just go with Sacred Ash. Okay, there's no computer here. I like to walk through these. Maybe I'll collide with something. Usually it renders them in right away, but sometimes they're like glitched out for a second. Damn. No way to get Chomp back. Pain. Okay. We have 2 options, right? Because... Damn, so we have to do this with no Mega. Unless we go in the bush, right? We could go bush to bush and hope for a Pokemon that can Mega Evolve. Or, we could still go Gold Bush either way. But if we go up here to this lady, then we could get the Sacred Ash, right? What that does is give us a full revive, right? We can basically scout the final battle for free. And if we mess up and lose, what it does, the caveat is it shrinks your party size by 1, right? So we can't get a full team of 6. But we only have 5 anyway. And I am sending out Grimmsnarl first, no matter what. Grimmsnarl goes out first. We fake out turn 1 for free damage, and then we set up a screen depending on who the lead is. And we go from there. Probably, honestly, at that point, after we get up a screen, I probably just hard swap into Jumpluff, depending on the matchup. And we save Grimm to Prankster screen at the end of the game, too, right? Because we lead Grimm, we get up a screen, swap out the Jumpluff maybe to sack it. Baxcalibur comes out, tries to go ham. Then, later, if Bax goes down, we go back to Grimm, we reset up screens, and we win the game with Houndstone as the last member of the party. Scarf Houndstone. With Last Respects when the other ones are all gone. It'd be a 200 base power Last Respects. So, that's probably the plan. And because of that, I think we go take the Sacred Ash. Instead of going double bush to try to find a Megamon. We could still, there's only 1 Pokemon here. It could be something that could Mega, but let's do this and then we'll decide from there. It's Ludicolo. I mean, shit. I got Swift Swim. There's another fake out Pokemon. And I do, low-key, I love Ludicolo. It's a cool Pokemon. Oh yeah, this clown too. Let's throw a ball. I forgot about this thing. But look, it's still at full HP. We're not gonna catch this. I should have bought a damn quick ball at the last rest stop. I totally forgot about this. There's no chance we catch it. Don't get excited, but it's a 1%. Let's sling an Ultra Ball. You never know. Why they gotta do me like dirty like that? Okay, that was annoying. But do we go Ludicolo over Jumpluff? Right? Oh wait, what happened? What happened? Oh, his name is Bede? I still like to call him Bidet. Oh, that's just how you pronounce it. I thought you were saying it's official. Okay, hold on. Because Ludicolo gets Fake Out, maybe we go Ludicolo over Fluff. This thing just won me the game because of Sleep Powder last time, I get that. But Ludicolo also gets Rain Dance, right? And Swift Swim. But it also gets Fake Out, which is another good priority option to pick off Pokemon that live on 1 HP from a Focus Sash. So we could also take them both if we don't take the curse, but then we only get one shot at the dub. You know what? I'll take one shot at the win. Well, we at least catch this for now. We'll talk about it. First of all, we have to catch it. We got to start there, okay? Fake Out doesn't even matter. Let me just foul play it. Yeah, nice Zen Headbutt, buddy. Use one of my last 2 Great Balls here. But there is no more routes. There's no more chances to catch Moltres, so at least we have this. I'm not even going to adjust the sprite yet because I still might take the Sacred Ash. But you know what? Also, is there anything here? Okay, there's not. I don't need the Sacred Ash, man. You don't get second chance. I mean, I like to give everybody second chances in life, right? But I'm saying in this, if you want to win, this is Game 7 right now in the playoffs, man. It's win or go home. This is the Super Bowl. You don't get no redo, right? What are we doing here? Am I taking the easy way out, getting the Sacred Ash and trying to get the 2-for-1 special? Or do we just full send it with a party of 6? All or nothing, man. All or nothing. I think that's what we do. We got half the squad with Rain Dance. We got the Swift Swim on deck. This thing can also do stuff. Having a Grass Attack against well, I guess Jumpluff has Seed Bomb too, but you know, having something like Giga Drain on this against a theoretical ground type specialist, but no, we know who it is. Let's talk about her team last time. So, a Gourgeist with Power Whip, a Celigore with Final Gambit, Bug Buzz, Giga Drain, and Life Orb, Volcarona, Terrakion, Mr. Craw, aka Crawdaunt, and oh, I just wrote Butter on the paper. I was like, who's Butter? It was a Butter free, obviously. So that was her team of 6: Gourgeist, Celigore, Volcarona, Terrakion, Mr. Craw, and Butterfree. But again, she's gonna have a couple differences there. So Terrakion's a problem. We got EQ on Dre for it. A Celigore with Final Gambit's hella annoying, but if I get off enough Dragon Dances, we outspeed and just blow that thing up anyway. So I'm still leading Grim, and I'm not giving myself a second chance. We're gonna go in the bush and see what this is, and I'm skipping the. Oh. I love Pelipper too, bro. Jeez. See, the game's giving me all these Rain Dance guys. It's gonna be, no, it's not gonna be Sand or Fire. We know it's Shauna. No, I have to cook with Pelipper, bro. But I love Ludicolo and Pelipper. But Jumpluff got us here, right? Guessing she won't have the Butterfly? Yeah, I agree. She's gonna have another Legendary besides Terrakion. And she also needs a Mega. She didn't have a Mega Pokemon last time. But she's got freaking Volcarona with Quiver Dance, right? Anytime that's on the team, if you let that thing get up a Quiver and you're not in a position to handle it, it's like, you know, Xerneas at home. It's only half as strong, but Volk's an absolute monster. We have Jet on Prim. We have Fake Out on Fake Out with Grim and Lombre. Pelipper, dude, I love Pelipper. We also have a Sash on Jumpluff. I think we add Pelipper for Jumpluff. I think this is the play. We gotta catch it first. If we do, we'll figure out who to put a Sash on. That's how we beat Volcarona. Even if we let it quiver, we Sash somebody. And we got all these water types on deck, right? So again, fake out don't matter. Pump's gonna hurt, but I don't know if that's enough damage. I'll switch out if I have to, but okay. U-turn, whatever. We still have another pump, so I'll foul play again. Ooh. Ooh. Bro also has defog. Now look, do I feel a little dirty about disrespecting Jump Bluff like that? Yeah, I do. But because it low-key Jump Bluff is the reason we got here. But this is, you know what I mean? It's like it's a team effort, man. It ain't one person that did the job to get us here. It's a team effort. But personally, I like Ludicolo and Pelipper way more than Jump Bluff. So that's the play. And now we juice up the squad and we go, man. Okay, we do need to get Drizzle on this, obviously, too, but we could go Scarf Pelly, but I kind of like the Scarf Houndoom. Houndoom. Whatever, Houndstone. Let's get out of here and go to the rest stop. Quick Chansey on that fake out, and we walking right in there, man. Shauna? You already know. Okay, it all comes down to this. Oh, I gotta swap that for Pelipper, by the way. Also, taking Lombre was kind of a risk. If we don't find a Water Stone here, we'd be cooked, but I'm pretty sure at this point of the game, they just make sure everything's here at the store. So we need Pelipper right here. Look how swaggy this team is, right? Who'd have thought it was going to look like this come the end of the run? Man, Rogue really makes you, really tests you, man. It makes you go through it. And yeah, none of these Pokemon can Mega, so we're cooked. But that's okay. We got Mega Chomp action. At least we used a Mega, right? Something. All right, man. I need the Water Stone here, buddy. Or else I'm about to Wahe Lombre away. But I'd be shocked if it wasn't here. Yeah. We also need Ability Patch. Oh, I think it's actually Capsule for Drizzle. I always get that one mixed up because, right, hidden abilities came in Gen 5, but I think Pelipper randomly, see? It got Rain Dish as a hidden ability, but gets Drizzle as regular. It really has, man. Theme of the day was definitely water types, though, for sure. Alright, so we need the regular one here. The Capsule. Now, normally I kind of like running a Scarf Pelipper, right, with like U-turn, Hurricane, and a powerful water move and like Ice Beam, but because we have a Scarf Houndstone, I kind of like that better. So we're going to put either the Sash onto the Dancing Pineapple or the Pelican. Oh, I already had I'm an idiot. I already had a Capsule. So we'll think about that in a second. We can go heal up real quick. Let's get this over with. Yeah, exactly. Jump off, understand, man. Okay, what kind of mints do we have? That's the wrong button. It's my trainer card with 2,000 bucks on it. Okay, who gets Sash? It doesn't really matter. Would be better for... I guess because Ludicolo Swift Swim will make that a little more offensive. But Pelipper plays a good role offensively. These mints also kind of suck. Oh, the Water Stone. Yeah, okay, you think we should Sash Pelly? I do too. At least guarantee we get a hit off. Ludicolo also has Fake Out, so that's good. Well, might not yet, but it will. Usually I'd rock like a bold Pelipper, but we'll probably just buy a couple modest mints. It's all out offensive, man. No second chances. I didn't even take... Oh, I can only afford one. Pain. I could sell off stuff if I had to, but... I guess we'll let Ludicolo be modest then. Definitely don't want to be a naughty. And we'll go Calm Pelipper. I don't really feel like selling off more items there, so we'll just do that. At least boost my special defense. Okay, but it all comes down to this. We might as well PP up. Although nobody really has like 5 PP moves, right? Quick check, quick check. I mean, I could for Glaive, but let's be honest. If I'm clicking Glaive, we're kind of cooked at that point. Nah, the pumps. We don't need this. We don't need this. Alright. Can Ludicolo get Fake Out? Yes. It's just Fake Out. You know, Fake Out, Rain Dance. We got Rain Dance everywhere, man. We got Drizzle, we got Rain Dance. We got it covered. We got it covered. Okay. So we got Modest Swift Swim with no item, but we'll find one. Fake Out, Rain Dance, Energy Ball, and Pump. I still love this Prim set. We've been rocking it all day. I don't like this. Roost, Pump, Defog, U-Turn. I like Defog, U-Turn. I wouldn't be able to afford Scald. Let's see what else Pelly's got. We also got 100% accurate Hurricanes in the rain, so we take that. You know, I'm not going to be clicking Roost, man. There is no longevity in this. It's just... It's a full send it, man. Ooh. Tailwind. Quick attack. We need priority. Pump ain't gonna help, man. We got water attacks everywhere else. We need that priority. I'm telling you, man. I'm not losing to like some focus sash garbage. We got 2 Fake Out users, Aqua Jet user, Quick Attack user, and I could put Shard on backs, but I'm not going to. I think we're good to go. I think we're good. Careful, Prankster, Light Clay. Just need an item for the Pelican. Careful, Light Clay with Prankster and the moveset. Adamant, Sand Rush with a Scarf in case there's no sand up. And we have Last Respects, that's all we need. Rain Dance is funny on that. Adamant with the dice, with the set. We're good. Calm Pelipper's whatever, I'm too poor to change it to Boulder Modest. Doesn't matter. Drizzle with a Sash. Crazy, no water attack, but I'm like that. Although Defog is kind of a troll. Really don't need that. Also don't really need U-turn, but I'm just gonna roll with that Pelipper set with no water move. I wouldn't normally do that, but it is what it is. I don't think we need it for this situation. I like that. AV, Bold, Torrent, and Modest with Fake Out. Yeah, we're good to go. All we need is an item O for Ludicolo, for which I have no money. Okay, let's see how much... What do we do? What do we do? I can sell off some stuff. You know what? We're slapping a berry on Ludicolo. I don't have the Sprite. Hold on. I'm just gonna put a whacking berry on this thing, and we're gonna go have some fun. We gonna go whack Shauna with this Ludicolo. I'll tell you that. Oh, Lumberry. No. I have Lumberry on. No, I don't have Lumberry on Dre. We go Lumberry Ludicolo. I also don't like to use repeating items, so we have dice. Yeah. Lumberry was for hacks. Okay. We're in there, man. Let's go. What can we get with 77 Poke? For real. Okay. We just changed Lombre to Ludicolo, and we're literally going in there right now. It all comes down to this. The stream just passed the 8-hour mark. 8 hours and 7 minutes. And it all comes down to this. Let's have a little fun here. Shauna, what do you got? Besides that Terrakion and Volcarona. Oh, it's about to go crazy. Let me hydrate for this. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the 8-hour stream that took very long to get through this is all leading up to this moment right here. Can we smoke Shauna for the dub? She has a Crawdaunt. Not surprised. I will fake it out. There's no reason not to. Get up a Reflect. Yeah, I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in. She still leads Mr. Craw, the knockoff specialist, but it's kind of whatever. It's probably gonna knock me off. Okay, he goes for the Krabby Patty. Then I'm not. He got a crit. Although, let's be real. Let's be real. That wasn't the worst thing in the world. Was a crit bad? A crit one shot? Yes, it's horrible, but it wasn't the worst thing in the world because now I could potentially set up for free. Although I'd get my loaded dice knocked off. Oh, we got the Reflect up, man. It might be time to just go with Dre. But if I try to go for the win right here, I'd have to DD twice. But I could just blow this fool up with a Glaive if I wanted to. Because getting my dice knocked off is kind of bad. We could go Prim. We could go Ludicolo. I think Prim is the best option just to one-shot it with with a Moonblast. We already broke potential Sash with Fake Out. So I won't be able to dance up behind screens later, but ooh, if I don't dance now, that's tough. But I would lose my dice. So we go Prim. Going Ludicolo wouldn't be ideal because I'd get hit with a big old knockoff. Prim's the best option here. Hopefully we outspeed and don't even take a hit. Okay. Go Terrakion for no reason. But she won't, obviously. Okay. That's also not great for our Ice type in Baxcalibur. I could probably take a Sunsteel Strike. No, I can, because of Reflect. We need to disable Grim, by the way. Sheesh. I definitely take Sunsteel Strike, right? Obviously. That's a hypothetical question because Reflect is up. I kind of feel like we can two-shot with Arya. I don't know. I don't know. This Prim has really been impressive today. I kind of believe in it with the Arya here. That did nothing, by the way. LOL, because of Reflect. Not quite. Okay. Maybe Jet would get it, though, after another Arya. Not quite. That's doing 0 damage, though. I think we get as much mileage as we can out. Okay. You knock off my vest is annoying, but it does a lot less damage, so I'll kind of take it in that situation. I don't think Jet picks it off after this, but let's see if we like high roll. Make the decision when we get there. No way. We have to Arya again. Okay. It's kind of annoying. It's like stalling out my Reflect, but this also does let Terrakion come out for free. We could do things around that. We could sack Prim and get a free switch into Pelipper or Ludicolo. I don't know. We'll see where this goes. I think we hit this thing with Arya and Jet after. Again, we have a Focus Sash Pokemon on the team. So, this is bad. Oh, and I did lose my AV, too. Well, we lose Prim here. There ain't nothing I can do about it. Like, this combo with Aqua Jet is not even nowhere near enough. This is only going to do like 50 to 60% after that. Well, that's pretty good. But there's no way Jet gets it. I still go for it. And we take it out with Fake Out, probably, from Ludicolo. Ah, Prim was so good, but it's the end of the line for Primarina. Unless we absolutely high roll / crit. Oh, we just high rolled. Wow. Primarina, huh? Wow. You still have Butterfree is crazy, by the way. There's just no way. This fool also is probably gonna have Quiver Dance, so don't laugh at Butterfree. Thankfully, there's no Mega Butterfree because we almost lost the run to a Mega Beedrill. Probably should have, but no, Prim's going crazy. But this is a really bad matchup in terms of Quiver Dance. Actually, who did I give the Sash to? Was it Pelipper? Because we're gonna have 100% accurate Hurricanes. Yeah. So I could literally get 2 Hurricanes off with Pelipper. Unless I get put to sleep. So maybe we Moonblast. Hopefully get a Spatak drop. I don't see the benefit of Icy Wind. Keeping this around for Terrakion, there's no point because when Reflect wears off, I get blown up by Earthquake. We're faster. Maybe he just Air Slashes, which I might tank. Okay. Without the AV, we don't live that. With AV, I take that, though. I do. Prim, great job. Okay, Life Orb, Butterfree. Okay, there was my Reflect. Honestly, I think we just go Fake Out from here. Or is this where we set up? Or is this where we set up? Because it is Life Orb, it'll KO itself. Nothing Butterfree has really threatens me, right? Bug, Flying, plus the Energy Ball. The only issue is, does this thing have Sleep Powder? I think this is where we win the game, right? You still have Mr. Crawl because you switched it out. You do have that final Gambit douche. But if I get If I get 2 DDs up, I don't think it's not going to outspeed me after 2. And we probably one-shot Terrakion with Earthquake, so I think we go win the game with Dre. I think we do. Primarina was amazing. I love Primarina. I'm glad we found that thing. Barring a sleep powder, I think we might be able to do this from here. But I need 2. I need 2 Dragon Dances to outspeed a Celigor. No sleep powder. That's fine. Will I take a massive hit at +2? Yes. I could also just take it. Oh, I was faster. So this doesn't matter either. You either hit me hard at +1, or if you don't attack me right now, you're getting... Obviously, you would get KO'd to Icicle Spear. The problem is she has an Celigor with Final Gambit, and I definitely don't outspeed it after 1. I have to do this again. I have to. But we outpace it, right? We're both boosting speed, but I'm naturally faster than Butterfree. Okay. Bug Buzz is going to do probably 50% at +1, but it doesn't... Oh, shit, that did a lot. Oh, because it's Life Orb. Right. Okay. I think we win from here, actually. I do. The only Pokemon that would live a hit is a Focus Sash Mon, but that's why we have Icicle Spear. And we outspeed a Celigor and take it out as well. There's the Terrak. So it's really going to come down to... Ooh. Does 4 hits take this out, or do we have to just ensure we take it out with EQ? What kind of psychopath runs a Focus Sash Terrakion, though? I've seen it before. But obviously you want to run a more offensive item, so... I'm opening up the damage calculator. I'm not messing around with this. I'm not. We have to know if Icicle Spear does this. We know I'm faster. The question is it Sash? So this is I just typed in Dre in the damage calculator. Nice. Baxcalibur, Dragon Dance against Terrak. Why can't I find it here? We'll just say it's a choice bandit set. It doesn't really matter. So, wait, Icicle Spear be doing a lot. What? How many hits is that with Icicle Spear? What are you calculating this on? Oh, 4 hits. At neutral damage, I'm doing 66 to 80%. Basically like 67 to 80% on a 4-hitter with no boost. But I literally have... Man, there's no way he takes this. I'm at +2. Yeah. So it takes it out in 3 hits guaranteed. Okay. I think that's it, guys. We might have just won back-to-back runs, but we'll see. We know Mr. Craw's still there and somebody else. But we glaive Craw. I don't even care if you're Sash Jet. Oh, no. We faked it out with Grimmsnarl turn 1, so you died to glaive. See ya. Next. One more. And it might still be the Celigor or Gourgeist. Holy freaking Landorus. But we Dragon Danced. GG's, Shauna. Thank you for pulling up with 3 legendary Pokemon, right? It was Terrakion this full, and didn't she have another one? Oh no, I'm just considering Volcarona. No, okay, she had the Butterfree, Volcarona, Crawdaunt, Landorus, Terrak. I don't even remember who she might. Did she have? Oh, Solgaleo. She literally had 3 legendaries. This is the GOAT, but it's the wrong form, not the incarnate. You need that Therian form. Yeah, literally back-to-back dubs, man. Y'all ready to click this button for me on my PS4 controller? Click it right there. Ready? 3, 2, 1. See you, Landorus. The back-to-back champs. All of us, man. Not champ. Champs. All of us here, man. Shit on Landorus. Showing up with 3 legendaries, Shauna. You just got cooked. I had to pull out the damage calculator, though, for Terrakion. I wasn't sure about Icicle Spear. I don't know. I got no EVs on me, remember? But hold on. We need to re-enable the other 2 sprites. W, man. Man, Primarina, huh? The GOAT. And we finally got the job done with the Baxcalibur. It's a good feeling, but it's not the Baxcalibur, right? It's not everyone. It's not our beloved Jazzy, right? Everyone's favorite mod. We will win. We will win somehow, some way with the shiny backs in the future. What a cool little team, though. Little pseudo rain squad that we never really took advantage of the rain, but taste the rainbow quest completed, man. This is gonna unlock Surf. Actually, we're gonna get a boatload of money from all this. A lot of money. completing all these quests. Then we spend the money with the clown in the hub world, and we get access to Surf. I just bumped my mic. I'm so damn excited, man. Y'all don't understand how freaking hungry I am. I had breakfast this morning, really early this morning. No, I'll explain the victory lap, by the way, so you can keep going with this team. I guess we can read the info. First time we've seen this, let me go ahead and do this, and I'll tell you about how hungry I am. So, from this point, with the team that we have, only 4 Pokemon, because we don't have Grim and Prim, but we can fight random gym leaders and Elite Four members and champions back to back to back to back. Pretty cool feature in the post game. Not going to do it, though, today. And you just basically keep going until you lose. Try to see how many wins in a row you can get. Pretty cool little feature here, but and then without being able to adjust the team. So it's a victory lap. You get a lot of additional money and experience for when we go back to the Pokemon Hub, but we're not going to do a victory lap. This is my favorite part, though. Y'all can listen to my story about how hungry I am, but don't pay attention to me. Just listen. Look at the screen, and look at all the Pokemon that joined us on this journey. The stream's been live for 8 hours and 20 minutes. Maybe even longer, because it did crash at one point, right? But oh shit, thank you, T-Swizzle. Bro, look at all these cool Mons, man. Jugulus. Bro, we found Chomp so early, man. And Pert. Oh, this is my favorite part about the game, bro. Thank you, Swizzle. For real. No, Jazzy. You're the best for a lot of reasons. A lot of reasons. Cubfu, right. We found a little Cubfu from... We didn't even find it. We got it from Mr. Wahey, man. That's hilarious. We sacked that ass right away, though. But look, I had breakfast like 2-3 hours before starting the stream today. So basically 10 hours ago, I had breakfast. And at the first break, I hit a couple Rice Krispie treats. And on the second break, all I had was a meat stick. I'm so hungry right now, words can't even describe it, man. My stomach is rumbling and grumbling. For Alligator, Swampert, Greninja, Primarina, and for Alligator, we actually found 5 water starters in this run. No Stoice, no Empoleon, no Inteleon, and no Quaquaval. But we found 5 of the 9. What are the odds of that, man? We did see Tortellini. Torterra showed up at one point. But, wow. 5 out of the 9 water starters in one run. Crazy. Crazy. Oh, man. Dude, this is literally my favorite part of Rogue. Is just remembering, because we forget, right? All the fallen soldiers we lost. Never forget, man. And that's a great reminder of everybody that was here today. Holy moly, bro. Back-to-back dubs. Okay, a couple things before we hit the YouTube outro. Really wish I could have done that with Chomp. Oh well. We made it, we made it. Okay. 13,250 right here. But when we go interact with the board over there, we don't need to save yet. We completed so many damn quests that we're gonna get. Watch how much money we get here. So we're starting off at 23k. We had like 10k and we just got 13 more. But let's collect all these. So we get a Lumberry. We can also plant those. Something I still gotta explain to you guys, but okay, we get a Galactic Grunt outfit. I still haven't shown you a Primarina Z Crystal. Ooh, the Oceanic Operetta, whatever it's called. Fire. Build parts. I might have missed the thing about the cash. Oh, okay, 15k. Nah, bro, we just came up so good right there. By the way, the shiny Frigibax is now level 100. It started the day at level 92, but I also haven't really explained how this mechanic works, but whatever Pokemon you bring in there as your starter, even if you don't use it as your starter Pokemon, they gain 2 levels in the hub world for every gym leader that you take out. So, again, this Jazzy started at level 10. Everything you go catch over in the Safari Zone here to the left will be like level 10, right? But we've been using this thing and it keeps being our starter, even if we don't always use it. And it's now at level 100, so it's pretty funny. But, we'll evolve it later. I kind of like this thing as it is right now, but what, dude? I know. I can barely contain myself too, but I've been thinking about dinner, man. Okay, so a few things on the way out the door here. We still need to build our secret base area here, which is where you can go change the clothes. So we could pull up now as a Team Galactic Grunt, which would be funny. We could be one of the Zoltan guys. But you also can change the different generations of characters too. Now at this point it doesn't do anything because we got rainbow mode. Everybody shows up at every time. But that's the thing, and I'll showcase that next time. Along with the berry fields, you can add the berry fields here to the hub world, plant the Lumberry and the citrus berry that you have, And then as you go on runs, you come back and you harvest them and you get like 9-10 berries at a time. So that's a good way to farm berries and go in with additional resources into the runs. So that's pretty good too. One last thing on the way out the door, and I'm actually going to end the recording in the stream. But I want to show you the quest book. Because I actually don't know. Oh, I wanted to show you my winning here. Not my winning. Our winning, but like our overall win-loss record. I'm so hungry I can't even think straight. But we now are, I guess, at 18% of the total challenges, which we just got a whole bunch of challenges done there. Because a lot of them go off of, well, I guess only like 3% of the challenges and 1% of the mastery. But a lot of the challenges are based on like just winning with certain Pokemon. So they do get checked off a lot. Still no hard or brutal challenges. But I want to go look at stats real quick. So I should have said this at the start of the stream today, but this was our 6th run, right? So now we got a 33% win rate. That looks a lot better than 20% being 1 for 5. Now we're 2 for 6. So here we can open this up, and you can see total adventures 6, right? We had 5 times to beat the base game, and then this one today. 2 wins, a current win streak of 2, a longest win streak. This is kind of cool. You can see all kinds of stats in here, right? The first time we got in the Hall, we've only got the Hall of Fame twice, right? So the first time was 6 hours and 2 minutes. Today was the slowest at 7:14. And we've actually beat the champion 4 times, but you have to beat the rival after the champion, so it's kind of cool. I like looking at all these little stats here, you know. That's it. It's just these three pages, but this will be fun to look back on in a long time from now. We got 100 total adventures, probably like 8 to 10 wins. It's hard to have like over a 10 to 20% win rate in this. But we got lucky the last couple runs. It takes a lot of RNG in this, right? Especially lucky in terms of not getting crit, not getting hacks, stuff like that. Like obviously we always had the power to get it done. It's just, is our opponent gonna get lucky and get some hacks on us type thing. But yeah, I'm down. We'll talk about that next time. Z-move runs, Dynamax, Terrestrialization, all that good stuff. But man, what a run today. What a stream in general. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'm going to hit the YouTube outro, and then like I do, I'll stick around on stream for a couple more minutes. We'll talk about some good stuff, but man, do I need to go eat dinner for real? Okay, so in terms of the YouTube outro, this is where we're going to cut off the video for all the homies in the future over on YouTube. All right? Again, however you want to look at this, this will be the 15th episode in the YouTube playlist, but I might not call it part 15. We might do season 2, episode 3. Don't know. Figure that out later. But at the end of the day, somehow, someway, this squad got the job done. Shoutouts to Chomp for all the heavy lifting. Although, again, when it became a Mega, not as good. But everybody knows how that works. And really, really shoutouts Primarina, man. I would say the MVP of the day. Assault Vest Primarina is good. It's slept on. The more common set is definitely Calm Mind, which is probably the better set. But AV Prim is no joke, man. And I'm kind of glad we got to showcase that today, so. Man. Seasons for each run. We're going to do so many things in Rogue. We're going to juice up the shiny Frigibacks, probably to level 100. And we're going to evolve it here too. And just go in there with shiny Baxcalibur at level 100. And just rip apart everybody. And, you know, we could do that for the speed run. We could also do Dracovish. But, again, we'll figure all that out as we go. We're just going to have fun with this, and there's so many options of what we can do. So, in terms of the YouTube video, this is where we're going to cut that off. So, for anybody that is watching this video in the future and finding it over on YouTube, first of all, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the action, and I hope you enjoyed the sweet, sweet victory as much as I did alongside Chat here, who really helped me get there. I wouldn't have got there without Chat. So, to anybody find this in the video in the future over on YouTube, thank you for watching. And I also hope that you have a good rest of your day, wherever you go after watching this video. Alright? Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.